You're welcome, wifey. I don't have a whole lot of people on this account. I'm just starting to use this account. So if you want to share it out to Skittles and thank you, FBI Patrol. I'm surprised we stayed up that long, to tell you the truth. I'm used to getting banned a lot sooner than that. Hello, Magical. And it's been taking me a long time to get my appeals back. Hey, Mirror, how are you? I used to get my appeals back real quick, but not anymore, man. I probably won't get it back till tomorrow now. I'm good, sweetie. Oh, the weather here, I'm good. Don't be sorry, Skittles. You don't have anything to be sorry for. Quit apologizing for fucking defending yourself, because it's at the end of the day, that's all I see this as. But, yesterday, it was 66 the day before, 64 yesterday. We had tornado warnings. And I'm not lying, it's fucking snowing. I hate it here. All in one day. It's absolutely insane to me. When I seen that last night and they said chance of a tornado, good morning, governor. I said, get the fuck out of here, boy. Man, and snow this morning. But I should be pretty happy, because it could have PA. It could have all been snow. Could have been a fucking blizzard. Yeah, it's so crazy nerdy. The weather's out there. You're here for the tea. Well, we're gonna play a clip here, but I don't wanna I wanna see exactly where we're gonna stop this. Or can we stop this? Or I mean, what's it really going to take here? That's because I don't think what happened yesterday can happen anymore. And I'm being dead ass. Like, I don't I don't understand why people want to participate in it. I really don't. Why am I getting so many battle requests? I don't battle. I don't battle. I'm miserable. I'll take that over what Kendra is any day. Fucking facts. Who is inviting her to that fucking Discord? I don't know. Here's what I think. I think a lot of y'all talk about Skittles is the problem, and y'all are looking like y'all are the problem. And I know somebody's trying to message me right now. Let me explain my position for the last time. I've been watching this go on for months, and I've been watching people, and the only person that I see getting silenced is Skittles. And let me tell you this from experience, okay? Everybody who wants to listen to something will show up for that person to tell it, right? And they're telling it against another person. A lot of people are going to show up to hear that story. But when it comes to the person that's defending themselves, very few people show up for that. Because a lot of y'all, you gravitate to the ugly, to the lies, to the, what do you call it? If you call it tea, that's what you're there for. But when it comes to somebody telling their truth and how it really went, y'all aren't real interested in that fucking story.
And I want to finish my sentence that I
Oh,
got so
absolutely.
really fucking interrupted on when we got discontinued.
Sure.
Um, nobody, nobody has been able to tell us why we hate Skittles at
I
all.
yes. I've had this discussion with several people at this point, right? Which was why Queen Nee and I had the banter that we did because like I said, I figured the reason she was going so hard was because she knew something I didn't know. But I've taken that question to several different people now and said, "Hey, am I missing something? Did something happen that I don't know about? And please let me in on it if I did, because I don't want to, I don't want to speak up and then find out that the person I'm speaking up for was in fact the problem." So I'm asking, did I miss something? Why
We all
do
miss
we?
something, apparently.
And exactly, Skittles says, I'd love to know so I can change it. Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying.
Also, while we're on that whole fucking let's be petty shit, I'm gonna be petty real quick, and I do not apologize for this. Kendra, I'd rather be fucking miserable on TikTok in my own 3,000 square foot house with two vehicles I own outright and a husband that fucking loves and provides for us than be where you're at right now, bitch.
Imperfect survivor. Hey, farmer, go out and come back in, hun. With all respect, you missed a lot. Oh, I watched a lot too, though. That's what I'm saying. All those lives, okay, all the lives that you're telling me that Skittles held, all these all night lives and all this stuff, and that to me is not a reason for me to not like Skittles because she was live all night trying to right, Patrol? Um, trying to defend herself. That's I'm supposed to not like her because she held multiple lives trying to defend herself. I can't do that.
Good morning. Please
Good
excuse
morning.
my voice. I have strep throat, and
Oh
I
no.
never, I never ever get in boxes like I ever. I think I have once, and that was in Queens. But I did participate in the muckery yesterday in the laughing. I
Okay.
caught the tail end of Petty's live, and I guess I misinterpreted it because I thought we were just making fun of him. But I do appreciate you guys changing my perspective on that because I have been abused by an asshole.
Mm.
I know what that's like. And Skittles, I'm sorry. Um, you don't deserve the hate that you've been getting. Um, and I'm ashamed that I participated in something that hurt anybody in that magnitude because I've been hurt that way as well. And I just wanted to say that with my voice and not in
I
I
text.
appreciate
appreciate
you
you.
sharing that.
Yeah, mandatory. We do. I hope you feel better because strep throat sucks.
Thank you. And I do not know how to get out of here. Do I just hit the X?
I'll get you out there.
All right, thank you.
Were y'all in the discords where she pushed him constantly? He did not A her.
I don't do Discord because it's full of
No,
fucking nonsense, to be
I
honest.
fucking
Every Discord I've
PTSD.
ever been in has talked shit on somebody, whether it's a beggar, a scammer, somebody else on fucking TikTok, whatever, dude. It's been nothing but fucking shit. That's what Discord is for. It's for shit.
Yeah, it's I have PTSD from Discord. I'll never join another one ever. They just get really ugly really quickly. Built like a fridge is putting a Discord in the chat. Built like a fridge, would you like to take a box? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. So we'll just mute you. A lot didn't see the behind the scenes stuff. They were both at fault. I think we're all on the same page as far as fault. I think at least my side, the way I'm looking at it, is culpability lands on both parties, right? I think both parties are culpable in the things that they're guilty of, right? What I'm not doing or not going to watch or not going to support is the constant slut shaming. Like, y'all, I don't know how else to tell ya. I'm not doing it. I'm not participating in it. I'm not clapping for it. None of it. Like yesterday, I was in such an odd position because I scroll out of Petty's lives. There, sometimes I have things to do. Sometimes I get phone calls. Sometimes I'm plain fucking bored. So I go out to the FYP, and which is what I did a lot yesterday during that live. When I came back, Floridaman was up there, and I had no idea what had taken place or who we were talking about. Only at the end of the live did I realize that we were talking about Floridaman as it applies to Skittles. And then I felt like a dirty, ugly mess. So thanks for that, right? Like, it was gross.
It was absolutely gross.
Like,
And just so everybody knows, I didn't fucking run from Petty's yesterday. He fucking dropped me. Because
period.
apparently he didn't like what I had to say. Also, I really want to know why the comment cousins can't hold me accountable. How come they can hold everybody else accountable, but they cannot hold me accountable? What's wrong with that? I don't understand that.
I didn't understand it either. Yeah, Amy, I think, yeah, that whole vibe was off yesterday. No lie. No lie. But, I came to an understanding yesterday, and it was one that hurt my feelings. And I didn't really expect that to happen. Uh and I will actually, like, I'm gonna elaborate on that a little bit here in a minute.
I don't interrupt. I just want to say one thing before I get back on the train. Because I only go to the grocery store at certain times because it is kind of a fear for me. But the thing is that imperfect. You just made the comment. People get pushed and pushed. I've seen tons of texts where he asked her to leave him alone and he would. Okay, you're right. I have left him alone. He's also left me alone. The thing about that you're not getting, and if you want to justify, again, I wanted answers about who had my personal information regarding a situation that no one should have. I've spoken about it directly to certain people that I've trusted. Again, I will no longer trust anyone. 100% will not, including a picture of the man who did what he did to me. Okay. So when I tell you a justification of being pushed and pushed and pushed, you're giving a justification to any crime that somebody's ever had done against them. So what? You're telling me I could have pushed Mike to the point of him like murdering me?
Mm-mm.
That's justified? Mike could have done something even more harmful than to me than to threaten me to have me stomped out, to have my mother contacted, to post memes of my dead brother. And I
That was
pushed him,
horrible. Can
right?
I say that
I
that
pushed him.
meme that meme that I saw of her deceased brother, why? Like, why? Ay ay ay. Like, yikes, why? You never heard, like, about the dead? You're supposed to leave them alone, like,
Let's
rest in
clear
peace.
let's clear this up. The threat about doxing enabler again, you got one thing really confused. That threat to dox enabler was Mike on a fake account known as enabler disabler in the original vent where he had a protection order, it still does, from Scam Slam, right? But he was commenting and posting about Scam Slam. That was the threat to dox, not actually enabler. So get your facts straight. And yes, just proof, Mike, you did violate that protection order by speaking about scam, and you're so unhappy about that fact because I caught you doing it. Yes, it was a text from me. 100% it was a text from me. And in it, I said, "Don't make me dox enabler." 100%. I'm not denying that because he was supposed to post off of the enabler disabler account. So again, get your facts straight.
So, real quick, I just want to say, Imperfect Survivor. I just read your bio. Says you're a big fan of space. And since we are in this space, why don't you leave and go to a different space? That's all I'm asking. Are you laughing at me, Hucky Ducky?
I am.
It says they're a big fan of fucking personal space and shit. So go take your fucking space somewhere else. We don't give a fuck. Have a good day. I'm giving you the middle finger just so you fucking know.
Oh, hey, hold it down. I'm gonna get this clip.
I will just say, you will not be missed, Survivor. Go survive somewhere else. Okay, Jose. Or Mike, or whoever the fuck you are, Tuk Tuk. I don't know if you can read the room, but this probably isn't the room for you. Furthermore, this goes beyond Skittles. Because what happened yesterday, just because it happened to Skittles doesn't mean that it won't happen to you next week, or the week after, or the week after. Just saying, I don't want to be associated with those people that fucking do that kind of shit. I do a lot of fucked up shit, but I ain't gonna fucking do that. I didn't see any of that, survivors. You, like, you're gonna have to show me receipts, I guess, because I didn't see any of that.
I'm waiting for this clip to load. Hold on.
At this point, I feel like some people are idolizing Florida Man, and while I've said it multiple times, neither one of them are right. What happened yesterday was disgusting and gross. And if it was flipped, if it was Florida Man talking about anybody else other than Skittles, it wouldn't have gone the way it did yesterday at all.
Oh, BB. Okay. You'll have to text me. I just saw your comment, BB. Um, is my friend uh what is it, Tech 12K or 12K Tech? Are you still in here?
The Tick Leap Tech.
Yeah, 12K Tick Leap. Tech 12K Tick Leap.
Tick Leap Tech, are you in here? Tick Leap Tech. Jesus fucking Christ, why can't I say that?
Okay, good. All right, because we're gonna play this
Tech
clip.
12K Tick Leap. There we go.
Probably gonna take a turn.
Yeah, let's
I
go
don't
left.
know.
My head's hurting.
Skittles, if there's anything I can do to help you, like if I can, I mean, I have no problem platforming you at all and giving you space to speak in the times that you need that. Just let me know if like I would love for it to stop for you. I think maybe a whole lot of us do feel like you're you need peace, and I think we'd like to see I'd love to see that for you. I would love to see that for you.
It is all the teas, Kristen. My head's just not in it today. I had a rough night. I'm just kidding. I went to bed. It was awful. I agree. So I think what your screen name is referring to is that tech has made $12K in what, the last like 5-6 months. I hope she's paying taxes on that shit. The government tried to levy my house over $243 I owed in taxes. Only took them a year to figure it out. So like, if she's making that much, hopefully she's paying fucking taxes. I'd hate for her to have to fucking lose all her little pond and fishies.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, wild. All right, so y'all know I go to bed. I go to bed early because it takes the child that lives with me a very long time to get to sleep. So I go to sleep, or I go to bed real early. So I'm never going to be present for a Smashly Live. Now, last night Smashly was pretty upset with me for whatever reason that she has, and I don't want to take anything away from her. She's mad. She's mad. Okay. I really didn't have too much to say. I got the whole live, but I didn't really have too much to say about a lot of it, because if you have an issue with me, in my opinion, then, I mean, that's just going to be exactly what it is. But there was one part of this live that very much intrigued me, and that would have been when Tekla decided that she was going to participate, which is odd to me, which is always odd to me, because God, when I tell you the lengths that I go to avoid that woman or anybody speaking on her, I go to great lengths. Okay. In fact, the one live that I came across one day where she was being attacked, her husband was being attacked, I actually got up in that box and spoke up for her. But for whatever reason, Tekla is hellbent on being in any live that might be having a problem with me. But I'm the problem. I would like to remind y'all that too. I am the problem. But I'm going to play this clip here in a second, because it really doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, breezy. All right. Because I don't like to talk about Tekla. I don't. I like to let sleeping dogs lie.
And for the record, I think Kendra might have seen me on the other side at one point. I do go live, but not on this side of TikTok. Now, have I gone live recently on the other side? No, because I've enjoyed my time over here with you all comic cousins. I do go live. And when I do go live, most likely you guys won't see me because I am on private, and I set it to where certain people don't see me go live, and those certain people probably would be some messy TikTok people on this side. Of course, not my favorites like Kendra, Bedev, Smash, Crazy Kate, Broken, Lisa, Cool Lee's, all the cool people over here, right? Mrs. Homie, I'm Switzerland, CJ, everybody that has always been super sweet to me and supported when I do right? But okay. I have no problem going live, but I Tech, you might like it on the other side too.
Whoa, wait a minute, where are we going?
Oh, we're going on the other side of TikTok. See, you guys, he does talk. He does.
Just said, whoa. Where can we get a
I
link?
sent you a follow request. I'll get you, Holly. But listen, again, I did not go to Pastor Petty, and I don't go live over here because I just don't. So, I mean, if that was shade, that was shade. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. I mean, I'm going to just sit here for a second because I know something's going to come up. Because I did hear part of this live this morning.
Also, Tech, if this is what you've had to deal with for however fucking long, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Tekla.
Fucking sorry your forehead's so big, Smashley. What the fuck?
Tekla.
I'm sorry your fucking forehead is so big.
I'm sorry, Tekla, that you had to put up with that for that long. I'm so sorry. Do you know what I put up with? Do you know what I put up with, Smashley? You have no fucking idea. Okay? I'll even just give you, I'll give you the fucking cliff notes on it. Tekla shit on her lifelong friend for the internet and money. That's what it boils down to, y'all. Tekla shit on her lifelong friend for TikTok, money, and sided with liars, which is
Hey,
all been
Smashley,
fucking
real life
proven.
friend, not a fucking internet friend, not a fucking TikTok friend, a real life friend.
You have no, Smashley, you have absolutely no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Apologize to her, bitch. Let me tell you a little bit of something. There was a woman that got on this app, spoke horribly on my children while Tekla was in the box, who knows my fucking kids, sat in the box while the woman trashed and put a fucking false jacket on my daughter, and Tekla sat in the box with that woman and was like, oh, I don't know anything about her kids. Fucking lying bitch. So don't tell me or apologize to her for me. That bitch is dirty. Dirt-y.
She's dirty,
Like
her husband's
Mexican.
dirty. Just look him up.
Fucking dirty.
You don't even gotta look him up. Just go like fucking TikTok, Tekla's husband. You'll see the fucking stories on him. Go to Reddit. Oh, he's a graper, and yeah. Female fucking drama from their mouths instead of running to petties, especially when it's fucking female drama from his own community.
Yeah. It's not comfortable for anybody, but at the same time, there's going to be personality conflicts. I accept mine.
I just want to say, Tech has been going the fuck through it.
Oh.
Okay? I got bitched out one day, which I thought was the funniest fucking thing ever, because I heard Snark say something about Tech, and I was still kind of close, like, with Tech and all them. So I went and told Tech, like a good friend would. But, I'm just an awful person, and I'm scared because I didn't want to go get in her box and hear her.
Oh, there she is.
I knew it was her. I know her key page. What's up?
What's up?
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Apparently you're going through it, Tech.
I think what's on the table today's Tech.
I can't help it what Smashley said.
It's about $12,000.
You gonna keep muting me?
I didn't mute you. Go ahead.
Well, whoever did, somebody muted me.
Oh, I guess somebody must not like you.
Yeah. Well, I mean that you know that feeling as well, don't you? Lifelong friend. Give me that definition of that.
What do you want me to define
Lifelong.
it? You want me to define it?
Yeah. Let's dissect this friendship. Let's dissect this friendship, right?
We were friends.
Dissect,
Do you
dissect.
Do you know a whole lot about my life and what I had been through after I moved out of that neighborhood?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Up until when I got 5 years clean is when we reconnected.
Yeah,
right?
but you think I didn't keep up with you and what you were doing in those 5 years?
I don't know, because I wasn't on Facebook. I know there was a lot of events in my life that you weren't a part of.
Well, how is that my fault?
But listen, don't sit here and say that TikTok destroyed a friendship, because that's not right. You're spinning a narrative, honey. and I
You
don't
did.
appreciate it. And
Well,
you were
the
okay with
narrative
coming to
didn't
my
stick.
house. You was okay with coming to my house and well, I was a conservative house. I never claimed to be any political
You want to talk
status.
politics?
No, but we can't do that. That's one of the topics you and I can't talk about.
Well,
You
yeah, and
also, I also didn't
respectfully.
talk about that topic that happened a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, however fucking long it was. But you sat with every
What are
single
you talking
person.
about?
You sat with every single person that dug us up. And when that shit with Petty happened, and I called you and I was,
See, what we're not going to do is that.
we're going to do this on my own platform later on today, then. How about that?
Have fun with that. Well, it looks as though I have a little bit of Google history to upload. You want me to tell you the whole story? Is anybody interested in the whole story? Because the reason why we're even here is because Tekla can't keep her fucking nose out of my business. That's why we're here. Because Tekla can't keep her fucking nose out of my business. Do I want to talk about tech? Probably not. Will I talk about tech? Abso-fucking-lutely. Close to it. Was Nicole in here? Is that why we're saying recap? Morgan. Morgan. I'm like, is Nicole in here? Why is everybody saying recap? You want to hear it, Trina? Oh yeah, she's all recovery platform. Yeah. Okay, listen, here we go. All right, I'll try to fucking shrink it down for you.
Yeah. Okay. She used to be. All right. All right. Look, and I'm not going to be up here long, but when I first came to TikTok, I'm all recovery. Okay. And so I embedded myself with that and the whole Lisa Richards thing, like a couple years ago. Right. And so, like, we would do the whole recovery thing. And here, like the past year, I've been trying to talk with Tech about, hey, you're not really going through them 12 steps very much. Like, let's go ahead and check our motives here. Like, I'm trying to encourage her to stay in the program of AA, the one that helped get her sober, because I know with how she's acting, I would want to be held responsible by a fellow sister in recovery. And not speaking from any other way but a contrite heart. I have tried, and I want to know if this stuff with IO's been staged, because I'm just like, what is, just she's completely stepped away from what she started, what I thought she started on this platform, and that was recovery. But I see a completely different woman today, a completely different woman. So maybe we do need a backstory. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think the reason for that too is, and I've said it probably more than a couple times, but I knew Tekla in active addiction. I knew her then. And a lot of the behaviors that she displays on this internet and uses, I think this internet is what's hurting her recovery. Oh yeah, and always has. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the cliff notes. What I'm doing right now is seeing how much I have downloaded already, because I could surely show you clips of a lot of this, but it does take a little bit of time to go through all my recordings. So, back in, I want to say 2021, I started coming. In fact, here we go. We're almost there. We are almost there. I hung out with Tech. Tech was my friend. She started going live. Then I started going live with her. We had a little bit of a community. I was kind of on the fence about being friends with people on the internet. Didn't really consider people on the internet my friends because my idea of a friend wasn't parasocial. So anyway, we started hanging out. We started talking about beggars, scammers. It started off with Nikki and Devonay, if you remember Nikki and Devonay, right? So Tekla got took for $50 by Nikki. Nikki, yeah. I don't know any other way to say it because that's where the story fucking starts. No shade to Nikki because I like Nikki, but that's actually where it started. Tekla gave Nikki $50 for a DV situation. Then it came out, and then Tekla started, talking about scammers. We all started collectively talking about scammers. There were problems between Petty and Tech. Petty was coming for Tech about 501 or 503c or whatever the fuck her charity, and that's when me and Petty got into it. Me and Petty got into it because he went after Tekla for her charity. Then I jumped in his inbox and said, "Why you gotta be such a little bitch all the time?" The next day, Petty doxed me. And at that time, and this is where you got to pay attention, at that time that I was being doxed on Petty's platform, a very large creator by the name of Ashley McAdam was coming for me over another smaller creator. Her name is Desiree, okay? And I'm only talking because this is my lived experience, so don't fucking tell me I'm talking on folks. This is my lived experience, and the only reason I'm mentioning anybody's name is for context. So don't come for me. But anyway, Ashley and I got into it because of some lies that Desiree told, all right? So then Des started coming for me, and Ashley and Des and Emily were trying to find out who was behind my T page. Anyway, they got the wrong person and they went after Tech. I'm sorry. I had to say smaller anyway. That wasn't even shade, but it is what it is. So Desiree started coming for me. Well, when it went real wrong is when Desiree told a lie to Tekla. Desiree told Tekla that she was being blamed for being me for 9 months on Reddit, and I never told her. That I have that clip. I just have to find it. So Tekla got up in the live and starts yelling at me. Did you know that I was being blamed for this for 9 months? She wasn't being blamed for it for 9 months because nobody was being blamed for it for 9 months. Desiree just told a fucking lie. And fucking Tekla believed all the lies that Desiree told her over somebody she had been friends with for a very fucking long time, being me. Now, when I tell you that Tekla and I were friends for a very long time, we were. And this is what I'm going to tell you about Tekla, because now she's going to say that I wasn't involved in her life. Let me tell you about when I was involved in Tekla's life. We all lived in a small little community, little projects, right? We were all in the projects in a little place called Hunky Alley, New Brighton. And there's only a small little community there. Well, when I moved in there, I was pregnant, and I had my oldest daughter. And Tekla had a daughter my daughter's age. So I was giving a child up for adoption, and Tekla had given a child up for adoption. So we kind of bonded on that fact, right? We bonded on that fact. And then we stayed friends, and we used to, take care of each other's kids, cook each other's dinners. We all hung out. We were one big happy family. And then one time, there was this time that we all used to play fucking cards, right? We used to play cards, the whole neighborhood, and Tekla came over to the neighborhood one day, and she had this big coat on. Well, I didn't know, unbeknownst to me, because I didn't know much about crack cocaine then. I was still very young and maybe somewhat sheltered. And I didn't know that Tekla was smoking crack. And then I let Tekla and her daughter come live with me because everybody had turned their backs on Tekla. Well, I didn't. I let Tekla and her daughter come live with me. And then one day I ordered pizza for the whole family, right? I just ordered pizza for all the kids and everybody. And I went to my wallet to get the money out to pay the pizza guy. But when I got there, I had $100 in my wallet. But when I got to my wallet, I only had 20. And I was thinking, well, where the fuck did the other money go? Oh, well, Tekla had stolen it from me. Well, Tekla stole it from me. Well, then I had to go down to Tekla's grandmother's house and threaten her that I wanted the fucking money or I was going to beat $80 out of her ass. Well, then she got 302'd that night, right? Her mom 302'd her. And then me being, the person she just stole all the money off of and the one that didn't do anything for her and the one that wasn't involved in her life, stopped at McDonald's and took her up a whole fucking McDonald's meal and told her that I forgive you. I forgive you for stealing that money from me because you have a problem and I didn't know. And then, collectively, Tekla went down a really rough road. And I actually embarked on my own really rough road. Because here's another thing. Where were you when my house burnt down, Tech? You want to see there were a lot of places in your life where I wasn't present. When my house burnt down to the ground, Tekla, where were you? When my house burnt down to the fucking ground, Tekla, where were you? Nowhere. Okay, anyway. I was also, now I'm getting restricted. You can restrict me all you want. More recently, I was going to court for a custody battle. And knowing Tekla had gone through that same thing. She was helping me through that. She had actually planned on going to court with me the day that I was going to the custody court. But that morning, she woke up and she was not feeling well and was able to go, but was definitely on TikTok live while I was going to court to get custody of my granddaughter. So that's odd. I don't know what else. We collectively lost one of our best friends together, so we were definitely friends then. There was a one time where her son's mom was just openly attacking her on Facebook, and boy, I jumped in that really hard and got into a lot of fights with a lot of people. And then there were countless people that Tekla picked fights with on the internet that I had her back. I had her back. Very, very good. But when it came to this, Tekla saw that she was making a lot of money on this drama. In fact, a lot of money. And then when, these creators, Des one day put her up in the box. I have that recording. We can watch that too. That's an interesting one. Put her up in the box and sent everybody over to Tech's side to throw her all these gifts because I was such a horrible friend and I had done all these horrible things to her. But let me remind you, not one horrible thing was proven. Can we go ahead and say that? Not one horrible thing was proven. They did this all with no proof, let me tell you that. So there's that. What else? I think there were multiple sneaky accounts. I was harassed for months. And people that have been in my live know that I was harassed by months. There was Huckleberry the lesbian. There was so many Huckleberry this accounts, which my sexuality was always a big question too. And do I believe that Tekla is somewhat homophobic? Yes, I do. I absolutely do, because she was always like, I didn't know what she was doing on the lesbian side. I don't fuck with lesbians. I don't ever go on the lesbian. She definitely has something against lesbians, but that's, conservative household and all that I said. But anyway, there was also a live. Oh, and this is what Kendra was talking about. Can we talk about what Kendra was talking about? The thing that Kendra was talking about, I was live one day talking about, there was this one live they held that my sexuality was such a fucking problem that a person that had been a lesbian for 2 fucking weeks of her entire fucking life had the fucking audacity to get up in a live with over 1,000 people on it and say, hey, Pam, you run a lesbian TikTok drama page. Are you even a lesbian? That was in Tekla's live. Tekla was the host, and I was being forced to out my sexuality. Not one person out of the 1.3 to 1.5K people in that live said, that's wrong. She doesn't have to share that with you. Why are you trying to out her? But nobody spoke up then. So when I talk about, like, I've been on this app and I have been through the fucking mud, I'm not joking. When I said that I've done it and I've done it by myself, again, I'm not fucking joking. All these lives that I had to hold, like Skittles, you know, all these lives that Skittles is holding? And you guys are calling her crazy, unhinged, manic. The same fucking thing happened to me. The whole time this was going on, I was crazy, unhinged, a narcissist. I was called a narcissist so many times that I started to believe that I was a narcissist. That's how many fucking times. I actually had to work through that a little bit in therapy. That's how many times. Not to mention her friend, her best friend, Andrew, true humanitarian. Let's talk about it. We're going to really talk about it today. So there's this guy. His name was Andrew. He went by the screen name True Humanitarian, all right? Everybody loved him, including me. I loved him. I thought he was funny and charismatic and witty and just the greatest guy. And boy, did I find out that that was fucking a lie. Because during this whole time, it was over the 4th of July, I have always struggled my entire life with self-unaliving thoughts. So I have struggled with that since I was a teen. Don't ask me why. I am in therapy to find out. Anyway, I had expressed over the 4th of July that I was kind of struggling, and him and I had talked about it. He had offered me his support and everything. And then 2 days later, what he decided to do then was to berate me over the internet. He played voice clips that I had left him in regards to people talking about my child on the internet. He played them and then he sent them out to anybody else, and they were played several fucking times. This man knew that I was unaliving thoughts. He knew where I was mentally and made a conscious decision to come to the internet and fucking drag me in the name of Tekla. In the name of Tekla. Okay, so let me see if I have the Discord messages, because I do have all those Discord messages that I was harassed for months about this. Oh, look, they're all coming up. Look at this. I have so many videos. And lucky for me, they're saved on my second device. Crazy, crazy work. Crazy work. Questions from the class? I mean, I have more. I definitely have more, but let's start looking at these clips. One thing about me, bitch, I don't delete anything. And especially from that time. Because if you're going to go over it and here's what I might actually do. You remember all this, Sam? Here's what I might do. Did Tekla say that we were going to go over this on her platform tonight? Minnie Schnauzer, Mom. I know. Yeah, it was. I mean, I know there were some of you that were there for that. I know there are some of you. Kimmy, you were there. Thank you, Governor. I'm reading back these comments, y'all. Hey, so that's kind of why I feel for, this is kind of why I feel for Skittles, because I remember what it was like doing that, and it's not easy. It's really not easy. I remember when Desiree accused you of wanting her off the Reddit. Well, I have it. I have the video. I have the fucking videos. Let me get in here. There's one in particular that I'm looking for. This is September. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go back. 2021. All right, so they're going to be on my other device. Yeah, you're right. She absolutely did. If you guys, because some of you guys are friends with Stay Classy Philly, she could fill you in because she was a big part of a lot of that. Big part of a lot of that. She had a lot of opinions, and why can't we hear this? Hold on. Why can't we hear that? I want to find the one where,
Thank you, Brittany.
I've never seen you do it online.
hold on, I don't really want to play that part. I'm not trying to bring... McAdam has her own...
If that was what that was for, they would make some that said for your diet.
We're just going to thumb through these. Because... it makes sense. Let me see if that's a video. No. I might have to transfer some of these from my phone.
Take the blame for what you did.
Yep.
You wrong. Take the blame for what.
Y'all, I be recording some stuff. No lie. No wonder I'm paying for fucking storage. I have all mine and Dez's fucking texts. I'm looking for one in particular, though, of Tech and Desiree. They might be on my phone. Oh, wait. I think I found it.
Here's
Hold on.
I came into your.
Hold on. We might watch this whole thing. You want to watch this whole thing?
Anymore. I'm sober.
Let's pause it. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let you see it too.
From that comment forward, you were accused. Wow. All right, let me for disclaimer purposes, I caught on to that. Oh, I can absolutely show receipts. Yeah. Wow. Hold on. Hold on. I got a mod in here that will go take every bit of it. I had a couple questions, and my mind's a little scrambled because I was trying to close the door on all this because, I knew she had the page. I never wanted to hear nothing of it. I don't know who anybody is, and I've got ADHD, TBI, menopause. Right. You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't a whole lot of conversating about that, but when it blew up.
Hold on. Desiree Kids Pissy Mattress. Hey, listen, this ain't about Des. All right? This ain't about Des. This ain't about Des. This ain't about Des. Let me say it again. This ain't about Des. But this is my fucking life experience, right? This is something that I fucking lived through. If you consider this me talking on somebody, then move through it. Because this has to do with me. If Desiree or anybody else has to be mentioned, it's for context and context only. Fuck. I hate that shit, y'all. Grow up. Like, for real. This don't have shit to do with it. Not like now. If I get up here and I start saying that Dez is a rotten fucking this or that, then you can go tell Dez I'm speaking on her. But until I do something like that, pipe the fuck down. God damn it. Have nothing to do with her. Christ. Everybody got their own shit going on.
And,
Fuck.
you know, I got doxxed.
Tabitha, go over. Hold on just a second. Tabitha, go over to Reddit. Go over to Reddit and type in particular dash bench 571, and it's gonna. When you click on it, it's gonna come up the audacity.
I ain't doing
Click
that.
on that and go screenshot every comment, every damn comment that has not been removed yet. Go do that.
Now here I am. I'm begging Tabitha. Please go do that.
I gave you the option to leave me alone 9 months ago, and you didn't. 9 months ago.
Did you
want to
know-
cry
did
about
you
4
know that-
days of me dragging you? You haven't seen nothing yet.
Did you know that they had me pegged for this all this time? Not you. Local lesbian TikTok drama.
Oh, it's all over Pastor Petty's thing too.
Well, I know he caught on to it. I know he caught.
Free anymore. I'm sober.
There's one.
Here's I came into your live the other day and I said, "Oh, this is what the other side looks like." And then there was you know, a live after that, but loyalty is
Whew. You got nerves speaking on loyalty.
I was fucking loyal.
It's a funny thing, isn't it?
I was fucking loyal to the fact that, and she.
Let me explain something.
No, let me say this real quick, because she said that I could have told y'all the very first day. I could have said it's Huckleberry, but I want you to take your feet out of your shoes. If that would have been Mama L, if that would have been Bobby Kitty, if that would have been Zippy Jen, with the lesbian
Robin,
TikTok
her.
drama, how would you
Robin,
have
go to her side and
reacted?
gift her.
Go to her.
How would you have reacted?
Did you hear that? Go to her side and gift her. This all had to do with money. She was making
That
so
was
much
Mama
money off of
Lisa's
this.
Bobby Kitty. Here's
She made so
Free
much
anymore. I'm
money.
sober.
Unreal.
here's
Free anymore.
There's more. I mean, there's so much. Like, so much. So much. It really was a pretty fucking crazy pretty fucking crazy. But you guys, I don't know, tune in. I don't know what Tech has to say. I know what it was. I lived it. I know what the fuck it was. It was throw your friend under the bus for some fucking money and clouds. That's all it was. But if anybody watches her live, here's what I know. Anything that Tekla says, I bet I have proof in the other way. Susie, you dumb bitch. Did you not hear what the fuck I said 2 minutes ago? It had nothing to do with Desiree, you dumb ass. Dumb ass. How many times do I had to say it had nothing to do? In fact, Desiree will probably look at this live and say that had nothing to do with me. Tekla came in here. That's what it's about. It is also my lived experience. And nobody can tell me that I can or can't speak on that. Weirdos. Tayron, come up here. Let's talk, Tayron. Come on, Tayron. You want to be in my live so fucking bad. I sent you an invite. Get the fuck up here. Tayron. You won't, Tayron, because you're a fucking scary bitch, Tayron. You're a scary fucking bitch. Tay-Ron, I didn't unblock you. I never used this account, dummy. Period.
I'm not scared, first of all. I came in here because you're on the For You page. If
Okay,
you
well
wouldn't have blocked me and unblocked me, blocked me, then
I never
unblocked me.
blocked you on this account, dummy.
Okay, so we're calling names. I didn't get up here and disrespect you.
You a liar. You a damn lie.
Okay, how did I come up here and disrespect
a
you?
liar. You are
Okay.
a liar, Tay-Ron. You
Okay.
are a liar and you are a scary bitch. You are a scary bitch,
Tell me
Tay-Ron. I
how.
will tell you that.
Tell me how.
Because I said you're a scary bitch.
Okay, so just because
You
Pam
just
said
want to put
something.
your fucking nose in everything, but you don't want to be called out on nothing.
I've been called out plenty, and I've stood my ground through it all. Anything else you need to say?
Tay-Ron, you do the same thing everybody else does. You
Okay.
fucking let a bitch talk shit on you, and then you run over there and lick her ass.
Okay. Who'd I lick? Who? Please tell me who.
Please don't. Oh,
Please tell me who.
don't. Who do you think?
Tell me who.
Everybody. Everybody that talks shit on you, Tay-Ron, you've gone back and licked their ass.
Okay.
I'm not serious and help us loads.
Is that all you need to say, Pam? Is that what I come up here for?
Don't lie on me.
When did I lie on you? What have I said about you?
You went into a live and told Nan that I was talking about her and that Sky was all in it, and you lied, bitch.
I didn't lie. You said Nan's name. That's not a lie.
I wasn't that lie wasn't about Nan.
Okay, well, it had Nan's name all in it.
We weren't talking about Nan.
Okay, her name was mentioned. Was it not?
You go to my page and see what you put in that chat. You put a lie.
I know what the fuck I put in there. You mentioned her name, and I made her aware that her name was mentioned.
That is not what you said. Go over there and
Okay.
refresh your fucking memory.
I
bitch.
said Pam is talking about you in her live, and Sky is all up in it. That's what I said.
God.
I know what the fuck I said.
I said you lied.
Okay, how is that a lie if you're mentioning Nan's name in your live?
Because you said I was holding a live about her and that Sky was all in it. That was a lie.
Sky is in everything all the time.
And so are you, Tay-Ron.
I know I am. I have no problem in admitting where I'm at fault. No problem. Now, do you have anything else? Sky,
what am I all in?
Say to you, bitch.
What am I all
I ain't
in?
got shit to say to you, bitch.
Well, why are you in here talking about me? You ain't got shit to say to me, but you talking about
I ain't
me,
got
Taylor.
shit to say. I said that's what I said in that live.
Be a good friend to all those people who like to lick their ass, Tayron.
Okay. Okay. And what do you think you do? What do you think you do?
Nobody was talking about Nan, Tayron.
Okay.
No one was talking about Nan.
Her name was
running
mentioned,
over there
so I told her.
drama.
I sure the fuck did. Anything else?
Drama for what, Tayron? Stirring
I
drama
mean,
for
I
what?
could ask you the same thing.
To be relevant.
Stirring drama, show me.
Okay.
Show me, Tayron.
Okay.
Show me. Come on, post the proof you got of me stirring drama. Because remember, I'm these fake accounts that are down here sniping, right?
Who called me?
That's me, right?
Who called me when
All
all that
these
shit was
fake
going on
accounts
with
are me,
Dez?
right?
Who called me? Questioning me?
Who called?
Because I wasn't even in it. Who called me first?
Who called who? Question who? Your friends did.
No, you called me. You was the first one to fucking call me questioning me about shit.
You were all up in the bullshit before
Okay,
I ever
I
was in the
was.
bullshit. You were in
I
boxes.
was.
You were in boxes accusing motherfuckers
Okay.
in the bullshit before I ever fucking was. I was minding my
The
damn
only
business.
person I accused was Jay, and Jay was just proven last night to be one of those numbers.
Girl,
So
okay,
yes,
okay, so somebody was proving to me something, but it's me. We're still on
I
the
never
internet
said
telling
you.
everybody it's me. Get the fuck out of here. with
when
y'all
did it come out my mouth that it was you?
All y'all bitches done fucking got up on
Yeah,
that
'cause
goddamn
you're
internet
fucking
saying
ignorant,
it was me.
bitch.
You
Fuck
have
all.
said that, Tay-Ron.
Fuck you all. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tay-Ron has said that. I'm just saying. Tay-Ron
Absolutely
definitely
have.
has said that.
Sorry, but by the way, it's been apparently found out that it's not me behind them numbers. Y'all funky ass fucking bitches. Okay, I gotta go back.
Bye. Petty's. Yeah, it was kind of awkward, wasn't it? You interrupted my story time, Tay-Ron. Is she in a closet? And that is it too. Just because someone's name was mentioned doesn't mean they are trash talking them at all. Listen, I don't like Tehran. I don't like Tehran. I don't like her. No, we weren't talking about Nan. That live was not about Nan. It had nothing to do with Nan, actually. She might have. In fact, I think that was the live that I said, thank God for Nan. I think that was the live that I was like, thank God for Nan. So you did lie, Tehran. You couldn't tell Minnie? Yeah, not my favorite person. Not my favorite person. Yeah, Tehran's on a different side of TikTok. So, I guess I'll just wait for Tekla to tell her story, and then during Tekla's story, I'll just show my proof. I'll download all my fucking clips, and I'll just show videos for everything she says. I don't have a problem with it. I knew that that was her T page. I've seen that T page before. So, hi, Betty. Did 12K leave? That's what I'm going to call you, 12K. But can we talk about the 12K? Because 12K is a lot of money. Let me make this point, and then I'm going to go. 12K is a lot of money, y'all. And 12K is a lot of money when you spend your time on the internet talking about how other people get money here. So if you're coming here to talk about people that come to the app to get money and how they get it while making money is odd to me, okay? And 12K, yeah, I like that comment. Let me pin that. I'm going to pin that comment. Tech is just as bad as SP. Do you guys remember when Tekla used to kind of idolize SP? Because me and Tekla had a conversation early on about SP, and her thing to me was, look at how many gifts she gets. She talks about A, B, and C, but these people gift her like crazy. So making that correlation between Tech and SP is a fair one. That is a fair one, because she really did watch how SP did that. So 12K, while you're on the internet going after IO, Hippie Harley, Lisa Richards, who else? Brandon and his wife. I mean, how many scammers have you come here and targeted and made your content about, and still were able to make 12K on this app? $12,000 is a lot of money. I would also like to say that Tekla supports her entire house on 3 disability checks. Now, don't tell me that Tekla has not come to this app and targeted somebody that also collects a disability check and then comes to this app for money. That's not odd. That's not odd to anybody. She does not work, but dances around that fucking porch, showing everybody that there is absolutely nothing wrong with her. Her husband collects disability, and then they collect disability for that boy. But you have the fucking audacity to come here and criticize how other people are getting money while making $12,000. I don't know. Seems wrong to me. seems very wrong to me. And this just might be something that I talk more about, since Tekla wants to be so involved in what I have going on. Maybe this is something that I need to do a little more research on and show a little more awareness to. Because I think if anything, if any lesson has ever been learned on this app, not everything is as it appears to be. Not everybody is as genuine as they claim to be. Not everybody's intention is what they want you to believe it is. I always have struggled with people that do good things and need to be seen doing those good things. I think good things are better done when nobody is looking. Then that's perfect. Let's watch, folks. Now, what I will tell you is that I was up very late last night, and very couple hours during the night sleep is not something that is that we do a lot here. They're small spurts. Tech does not have a hallmark.
Victim.
All right. Oh God, everybody's live.
Shit that Florida man is doing right now.
Oh my God.
He's asked her to stop.
Who do we want to watch?
She dropped this shit to begin with. She done it first.
This came up on my
You can't do
FYP.
something and then go cry and play victim. So,
And honestly, I said it from the beginning. It is a nasty fucking breakup that all of us just got stuck into.
Yeah, I know.
Look, some of us have
Here, we'll come back to this. I want to see what Tech's saying.
Me. TMI. It is what it is. I shared too much. But you know what? I thought of it as service. Because, somebody out there, because I know when I heard some people sharing about some stories, I'll be like, damn, I needed to hear that, man. I really needed to fucking hear what they had to say. Principles before personalities. But I'm a little scattered because just a little scattered right now. Hold on, let me go back. I'm filling with 3 jobs and make really good dough. Hey, dog stain lesbian drama just scrolled in. Good morning. Good morning. Hey. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Hello, hello. Hi. I have never
Is she gonna start crying?
my husband
Yeah, she's gonna start crying.
in any way other than being the most loving, supporting, honest, good-hearted, hardworking, do anything for his family.
I'm not. I didn't say anything about your husband, Tekla.
And it's me on his app. It has been me on this app for 4 years. 4 years. People have come, people have gone. And I'll continue doing me. Ooh, Miss Sunshine, trying to promote people to go look up my husband's shit. They have been for a while now.
He's not disabled. He's on the register. He's an RSO.
That exclusive hit like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I lost track of when it happened, when it first. It took a minute for it to come out. Like I said, I was going to get ahead of it, but I said, you know what?
I'd like to point this out. Sunshine said whatever she said about her husband, but this wasn't about Tekla's husband. This was about Tekla and I. But Tekla will take any fucking situation like this and turn it into the victim role. And that's what she's doing yet again right here.
You know, I'm still good, right? But I'm not, right? Right? Why don't you take a look at yourself? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at myself and say, what can I do better for today? And that's exactly what
You should have done better then.
Do we talk to current events and do we get into some drama? Yeah. Do we stay in it for a long time? No. Somebody sent me a clip today. I'm going to address this as well real quick. I-O. It's off to TikTok land you go. Where you're the man. You're the man. You're the man. I heard a clip about you holding, why
it's
your
crazy.
grudge that you hold on pit, right?
It's really fucking, she's quite obsessed.
Holding on for me is
thank you, Nikki.
Right? You were trolling some lady and people were trolling you. I didn't troll you. Did I get into some boxes about subject at end? Yeah, and so did a bunch of fucking other people.
Somebody go tell Nicole that Tekla's talking about her husband.
But I think it's funny that you have open boxes and you were crying like a bitch.
Oh.
Like a bitch.
Do it. I'm Nicole. You're not Nicole. You're not Nicole. You're a liar. Nicole, you're a liar.
That Tina Marie don't come to my live. But she didn't have a problem with me and I didn't have a problem with her. You make everybody have problems
Are
with
you
me.
kidding?
You have a problem with me. I did not do that. I tell people not to go over there. We prayed for you when you got raided. Yes, we did.
Oh, you're conservative, Nick.
I also took your side with because I don't.
Now, girl, you know I talk shit on you. You and I got into it the first day. I was the first one to come for you. And then Tekla jumped on it and I jumped off of it.
You were talking about how she betrayed you. Betrayed you how? Because I was in a box for 5 minutes? You should have trolled me. As me being a beggar, scammer, trauma dumper up on this app.
I mean, $12,000? $12,000 is a lot of money, Tech. And it's not even about just the $12,000 too, because not only did you make $12,000 on the app, but you get a lot of stuff on the back end. That's where a lot of your shit was coming from. Yeah. Yes, mandatory. She ended? Or she must ended. Yeah. Yeah. They're saying in about 5 months somebody has her tick leap. And in 5 months she made $12,000. And tick leap, you can go there, but now you need a premium membership if you want to go back further than 2 months to see it. I'm not, no. Yeah, anybody can go and look and see what a creator made. But in order to go past the 2 months, you have to have a premium. No. Okay, so Tick Leap is only on, like, if you're live. It does not pick up what you make when you're in boxes. And we all know she makes a lot of money in boxes. Which is why she's in so many boxes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then, not to mention the gifts and stuff that people send her on the back end. There's a lot of that, too. So it's not even about what she makes on the app. But it's just hypocritical to come here and target other people for how they get their money here while you're making that much money. Right, Kimmy? Oh. Just her main. Just her main. There's other money on the backup accounts. You have to look up each account separately. Here, let's see if they're still talking. Yeah, they are.
Victim when they absolutely can.
Yeah.
That's what hurts me.
We're not talking
Abuse
about.
works both ways.
Yep. And I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Men are just as much victims, but it's being painted as if
Right.
well,
Yeah, Purple Heart. That's yeah.
A man every time this happens to a woman, and that's why women don't speak. Like the fuck, I am a woman. Like, make that shit make sense.
You know, really Sugar Pie. There's a lot of different guidelines. I'm not sure.
We're so overhearing it.
Yeah, but it's like we can't even have an opinion on being tired of hearing it, because then there's going to be people that have a problem with our opinion. Like that's where I'm at with it. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I really don't about my opinion. You know, if we didn't have a problem, we do now. Straight up.
Like, I'm like you. Like, I tried to help Skittles. Not gonna lie, I tried to help her. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying that if she reached out to me and asked me for help to help her, I would. But at this point, I don't want to hear it no more. I'm fucking over it.
And I'm straight about my 3Fs, but you know, the relationship wise on TikTok, because I have made some meaningful relationships on here. And so for me, it was kind of like one of those things before I take a step back, because I had already been seeing a whole lot of other stuff going on with a whole lot of other people in these subsections they call a Petty's community. You know, I had seen some things going on, and I was starting to feel like, oh, okay, you're picking a problem with each of these individuals. You have an issue with it. That's why I didn't speak up on the last situation when she was in HBs, I think, or HP or whatever. They were going at it, and some of the community was in there and had their own formed opinion. I didn't even say anything to those people because I felt as if, like, damn, I don't know both sides. And then to continue to see you pick and pick and pick with several other people in the community is when I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Oh, okay. So my opinions absolutely do bother people.
I don't want to. Skittles, like, I'm over it, y'all. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I really am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
I sent you the live. So yesterday, Petty had a live yesterday, and it was. Did you catch it? We were laughing at Floridaman for being a prostitute.
Yeah.
I love that word. I love that shit. For him being a prostitute. Okay, well, and prior to that, a couple days before that, Petty had the live. You were out of town.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Skittles came into the box when it wasn't even pertaining about Floridaman, talking about Floridaman. So I got in Petty's box, and I was like, well, Petty, you had a live where you said, brought it up again, that you were going to make her
go until she got some sort of help because we wanted to get her help. She needs help. So I brought that up. Well, why TikTok Street Stars had a problem with it, it was tagging me in the comments yesterday. So, I got in the box and I said how I felt. I only knew what I know about Floridaman from Skittles. Well, this morning she was live. So all I did was go in there and say, like, are we good? Now, wouldn't you think that are we good requires a yes or no? And she's like, what, are we in court? I can only answer yes or no. What do you think?
Imperfect Survivor. Is there? I'm not sure. Are you here just because Skittles is here? I'm not sure. I think you'd be more comfortable over in Queen E's live.
You know what I'm saying? My opinion, but I kept it. They were talking over me. So when then I can't talk over them. Then instantly when I get in the box, why Skittles? Oh, she's here. Oh, Skittles is here. And boom, in a box. Well, you don't know what he's done to me. And I'm sitting here like, I don't give a fuck.
Then why talk about it? If you don't give a fuck, then why are we?
Because she's not gonna fucking stop talking about it. And they're mad because Robert had a live last night. So they're saying, like, basically, we're horrible women. Anybody that laughed at that live yesterday in Petty's, we're all fucking garbage. Just like,
again, I'll state this again, since she's not a victim. A lot of us have dealt with this way before it came to TikTok. We've seen the fucking proof. We know what she has done. And until she fucking takes accountability, y'all just need to chill.
So TikTok.
What do they want you to? Hold on.
You said that. I thought
that I went.
Was
God damn it! You motherfucker.
With Snart.
Yeah.
It didn't have shit to do with her. It was Miss Sunshine in Malibu, and Malibu didn't even mention Sunshine's name, but that got turned into a mess. Then Pam got involved. So Smash had a live last night, saying, I'm going to stick up for my fucking friends. Since you're doing that, I'm going to do that. And it's like, at this point, I just feel like she's inserting herself, picking with a lot of fucking people. Because my opinion didn't have shit to do with Snark. Nothing. And for her to have an issue with it makes no fucking sense.
I didn't have an issue with her opinion.
No issue though, because Snark is usually cool.
Listen, lately you've missed a lot being on vacation because no, she hasn't.
I'm sorry.
So Skittles.
I'm going in here.
And it's, Petty doesn't take my side, and that's because I would pick the other side too. It's the more popular side.
Why is it not showing who's in the box?
Like, he's not going to get rid of me because of you.
But you don't never pick sides. You're neutral.
Who's in the box?
Person ever.
I will, but I cannot be anymore. I cannot be. I really was. I went in there genuinely, to be like, hey, are we?
Hey, you're kind of turning stuff, aren't you, Queenie?
Because I like them both, and I wanted to continue to support them both. But then now you have a problem with my opinion. But then yesterday,
I didn't have a problem with her opinion.
Problem with you being in a box in your opinion. Okay, that's the same thing you're fucking doing to me. And saying you don't give a fuck. Like,
I didn't have a problem with her opinion.
What are you doing to me?
I was literally trying to understand.
Because it pertained to me, and I wanted to remind you that these are the things you said. So what's the problem with my fucking opinion?
Enough. Oh my fucking God. Who's in the box over there in the bottom box? Why am I not seeing who's in the box?
Girl. Everybody goes through it, I guess, and they show it in different ways, but hopefully she'll, get some help.
That's what Wicked Nim is saying. They have been trying to help her.
We have tried over and over and over.
Well, some people just won't accept the help, and you just got to let them go.
Here's the thing: she's not ready. And I became the bad guy because I removed myself from the situation.
That's not being bad. That's doing what you want.
She evidently to her, I'm the bad guy because
she don't F you, finance you, or feed you. So what the F does it matter?
But
this is kind of crazy.
She blamed Enabler because she is obsessed with Enabler. She blamed Enabler for taking me, all her friends away from her. Was nowhere near what happened. I removed myself from the situation because I was being triggered. I have that right to do so.
Exactly.
I have a right to protect my peace.
Right.
Well, it had nothing to do with anybody else.
That's not how it works.
Wolfie,
Let me type into this
stepped
chat.
back too because she was being triggered.
Yes, Wolfie stepped back too
Literally.
because she was being triggered.
Literally, Florida Man in the live right before I went live, they were in the live, and Skittles was saying Florida Man called her probation officer, and I swear to you, somebody in the comments said they were the ones that did it. He didn't even do it, so now she's just lying on him for no reason. But we're supposed to take her word on shit. I'm just over it. Fucking leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. That whole little
I mean, well,
since
then
y'all
leave
felt
yourself
unsafe,
out of it.
Y'all felt uncomfortable, not unsafe. Y'all felt uncomfortable, and you're just gonna stay away from certain places. We'll do that. I mean, I guess that'll lead you to less problems. Because me, I've been tucked away in my own little corner, enjoying myself. You know, when I have an opinion, it's my fucking opinion. I'm gonna have it.
Everybody has an opinion, like we all have.
Right. But
and if we don't want to sit, or Wicked don't want to sit with people, you don't have to, honey. You don't have to sit with anybody you don't want to sit with.
It gets worse though, because I wasn't the one that
She's not going to answer my question.
for the vote. I didn't do it. I stated a fact of what Petty said.
A lot of people were asking for a vote. I didn't see you ask.
They were one specific person that got in there and said, "Can we vote?" And she admitted it in the comments. So she's like, "Why aren't they mad at me instead of you?" She's right there saying it was me. So why are you mad at me for stating a fact versus somebody else just saying vote, vote? You should be asking these people why they don't want to hear it instead of asking me why am I repeating what was said.
I don't agree with giving her that 2 weeks.
Thank you, Team Texas.
Because we don't give anybody else that opportunity. We vote, and that's it.
I agree.
There is no, hey, I'm going to give you 2 weeks to get all this out there. It's been out there.
What questions is she asking? I didn't see any questions.
I don't see it either.
I didn't see a question. I'm not going to her platform, I know, because she'll mute.
We have all.
Well, because you kept talking over everybody, I didn't have a fucking choice.
If she is so scared of Florida Man and such a victim, why is she still messaging him? Why? She was texting him just yesterday. Why is she still
nerdy?
Can anybody answer that? Going to be able to talk just me and her, have a conversation, but then they threw it in to be about Skittles and make.
Well, because you kept. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just let her stay in the box and talk on Skittles when Skittles is in the chat? I'm not supposed to put Skittles in a box? That's all. I'm not going to do that.
I know there was people that was there when I first went up. You sitting here saying you trying to figure out, did you miss something? And
yeah.
And then you going into, well, how are women talking about her, making her feel some type of way, and that you were just upset at all of us. Like, make that shit make sense. Obviously, you had a problem with my opinion.
No, I didn't.
You were tagging me and you were saying you were just trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out, is there something I missed? Because you surely were opinionated in the comments. You said that.
CK just said that she's saying, why are you saying she has a problem with your opinion?
I just said it. Because she said I had an opinion in the comments. I surely had an opinion in the comments. So you're stating it was my fucking opinion. Why
oh my God. I'm done.
You were trying to see if it was something you missed.
Did everybody understand what I was asking her?
Only things I know is because of her, and then you allow her to come up and say I'm talking about her again when really
you were talking about her.
She said it wasn't your opinion, not your cup of joe. She said it wasn't your opinion.
What wasn't my opinion?
I didn't have.
Just wrote it wasn't your.
That's opinion. What I'm saying. It was a fucking fact. You were saying I was the one being opinionated in Petty's comments. You said it in your live. You just said it in your live.
No, oh my God, that is not what I said.
I had so much to say in the comments. As if it was an opinion, when it was a statement, when it was a fact to begin with. Make that shit make sense. When I asked you if me and you... Lila.
Hold on, I'm coming home.
So he's probably barking because of me.
No, it's because of the.
You, if I ever ask her
I
or
don't know.
anybody, like, are
That's
we good?
crazy.
What are you gonna say?
She says I didn't have a problem with your opinion.
So what was the problem then?
Did I speak another language
So what was the problem
when
then?
she was in my box? Did I say the way she was wanting Skittles voted off and how hard she was going? I was asking for her side so that I could understand.
I know.
I don't. I thought I spoke that pretty clearly.
What's up, JoJo? Oh, she dropped. Yeah, I don't give a damn if she's streaming or not. She can come over here just like I went over there. I came to you, like you said, folks can come to you. I came to you, and all I asked was, are we good? You said you didn't think we had a problem. I said, I agree. I didn't think so. And then as soon as that was said, that could have been just left at that. It was like, well, you had so much to say against her in the comments, but now it's not my opinion. Now make it make sense.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Florida man.
I don't know what happened, to tell you the
Florida man will
truth.
tell you, and we all call Florida man out on his bullshit. But when has Skittles ever took accountability for anything?
Skittles, what are you supposed to take accountability for? Can you please explain it to me?
Started this whole shit.
What do they want you to take accountability for?
She told everybody all this before.
Is Mercury in retrograde?
She was messaging him yesterday. And she continues to do it so she can play the victim.
Is that why I feel like this?
Honestly, to God, not a victim.
Well, now that she doesn't have box access, yeah, okay, we're not even going to bring it up.
She said,
Since you don't have box
she said on that device. I mean, I don't know if she's got another device or.
She was just live when I came.
I'm live.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? I come in peace. Queen, why did you say that like that? Oh, it's a dodo. Oh, it's dodo.
I didn't mean it like that. I thought she was taking a box, so I was a little disappointed.
I hear you. No, listen, I just want to.
Girl, you want to talk to me? Come over here.
I don't know anybody on here personally. Skittles,
I'm not in contact with him at all. At all. The only time that he and I have been in contact is when he comes into my lives or like in Petty's live. We still don't even interact with each other. I don't know. I haven't spoken on this, and I don't think a lot of people know. But after that live, I think it was 2 weeks ago. It might have been Valentine's. After that live, I think it was 2 weeks ago. It might have been Valentine's. I can't remember the exact date, but Mike came into my live and looked like a complete idiot. And again, he's supposed to be leaving me alone and wasn't. And he got upset because of how dumb he sounded in my live. Well, during that live that I continued, I went ahead and turned around, changed the information of that cease and desist, and I sent it right back to him. That is the last time that Mike and I have had any kind of contact off of the app with each other.
And when was
That's
that?
it. It would have been, I think it was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I understand that. I just see everybody.
And I want to also point out one more thing, and I'll drop down. When it comes to these text now numbers, these emails, all of this shit that he's saying that I'm doing, everybody please remember, Mike is the one who sat there and gave out his phone number in a live with over 450 people. And then he also has posted it in multiple servers, trying to make it look like it's me. I'm not talking to that man. I want nothing to do with him.
Man, if you see I am that bitch, come back in here, block her.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna listen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. So her basically telling somebody else to use a noose on them? That's okay?
No, I'm not talking about that. I am totally talking 100% about him and him being a sex
Well, that's the problem.
and he has made her crazy. He's
part
made
of the
her
problem.
crazy.
No.
That is part of the problem. You're blaming him. She's
I'm
done a
not
lot of
blaming.
shit
No,
too.
I'm not blaming him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what it
into
sounds
my
like.
situation.
Hold on.
I'm not.
Jojo.
And listen, if you've never been with,
Let me
if you've
tell
never
you.
been,
Jojo.
if you've never been with a narcissist, you don't fucking know what
Man,
they do to
JoJo
you.
went into the fucking lion's den.
Yes, I have.
So I feel for her, and I'm not talking about anything else she's done. You know, I don't know. If she did that, shame on her. I would be please ask for that. I'm talking about.
Jojo, let me talk for a minute.
You gotta let each other talk.
Sure, go ahead.
Listen,
Okay.
you're sitting here blaming Florida Man and what he's done.
Man, you know, Rivka and I'm going to say it, Rivka disappoints me in this, so I'm telling you that. And
She started this.
I'm just saying, I'm really disappointed in that.
Hold on. She started dropping all the screenshots. She started going after him. She started it. He warned her and he begged her to stop. Leave him alone. He begged her for months and
Turtle,
months.
shut the fuck up. I know nobody talking to you. I didn't say,
Hold on, Jojo.
when did I say every man is wrong, Turtle? When did I say that?
Jojo, don't read the comments.
My mouth, bitch.
Jojo.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Don't read the comments, babe. Don't read the comments. The comments aren't always gonna be for everybody.
He begged her
Don't
for
mute her,
fucking
y'all.
months.
Don't mute her. We can get her to
Stop.
Oh, fucking
And
Lord.
abuse works both ways. by the
Nothing,
way.
I
A
just,
man can be
I don't
just
know,
as
I always
can
consider
be abused
Rivka
just
like a girl's girl.
Okay?
And she's just taking the opposite side, but I've just always seen her as like a girl's girl.
She would not stop.
Not to mention
He was just messaging him yesterday.
No, it does not.
Go ahead, Katie. I miss you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Is that my Katie?
I don't know which Katie you're referring to. Hey, so I just came up here to say this, right? Like, everybody obviously has their own opinion on this situation. I have mine. I won't speak on it because at the end of the day, it's their relationship. It happened off app. I can appreciate everybody having an opinion because they brought it here, but can you imagine like how it feels to constantly have it spoke on for both parties? Like we're fucking exhausted, right? Because we've been watching in the comments. Imagine how they both fucking feel, right? Because this is constantly a topic.
Again, though, here, Katie, and you know I love you.
Hold on. I got one question. So, Katie, do you feel with me when I went up in Petty's and said, hey, you said if this comes up again that this is what's going to happen, I was wrong for
that? What did you say? What did you say,
Okay, so the problem, it started because I went in Petty's and I said, you know, hey, I got in the box and I said, hey, Petty, you held alive and you said that if this comes up again, that we're going to have her take a step back for a while to get some help. That's what I said. That's, you know, so she was, you know, you got to go because she needed to get help.
I don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, I think like I don't even want to give my opinion because it feels like if you give your opinion on the situation, no matter what opinion you give, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying like we should just let it be to them. If they want to go whole lives about it, let them. But I just like platforming it and constantly talking about it, like it's not doing anybody any good. You know what I mean?
So that's where the problem came in because TikTok Street Snarks was tagging me in Petty's comments, and then this morning she was live. So, you know, I was just making sure because, you know, I support her. I went in and I was like, hey, are we good? Well, it was like, instead of her being like, yeah, we're good, she was like, yeah. And she was like, I didn't know we had a problem. She never said yes. She was like, I didn't know we had a problem. And I was like, I didn't think so either. And then she was like, well, where it came.
That's not what I said. Why is she doing that?
To say about it in the comments, and I'm trying to figure out whether I missed something or not. And so I was like,
no,
okay,
ma'am.
well, let me think about it. You know, and I was like,
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, Queenie. That is no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Because of her. So that's why I said, but still, it was still a
no, ma'am.
And then it was like, oh, she's here. Let's let her up.
No, that is not.
You guys are horrible for anybody that found that shit funny yesterday.
Can I just tell you to add on to what I'm saying is like, I've only ever like 100% heard Skittles' side. Was I in Robert's live last night? Yeah, I was. But at the end of the day, like I said,
Yeah, she didn't, Kimmy.
business. Like I don't give no fucks about shit. But like the things that people say,
I'll download my live.
right?
Oh, if I win my appeal, that is.
Have open arms to them, but like these people are having a relationship fight because that's what the fuck it is. They care about each other. You guys cannot convince me otherwise. They fucking care about each other because if you don't care about someone, you're not going to be talking about them this fucking much. You know, I think they both need fucking therapy. That's just my opinion.
Here's the thing. Like, it would have been left to both of them if Skittles had left it off this app and hadn't brought it. We have been, like I said, Katie, we have been dealing with this before it came to TikTok, before it was brought here. A lot of us have been dealing with it since day one. And again,
Skittles is not allowed to talk about it anymore, but Florida Man can. Am I understanding this? Skittles needs to leave it alone and let it go, but Florida Man can still fucking talk on this.
That's what I feel. Like anytime
because I don't understand. I remember that live. I'm sorry, I don't mean to scream, but I am literally pissed. I remember that live where it was told to come back, 30 days, whatever, go seek help, blah, 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 all this other shit. And then, but yet Florida Man got in the box yesterday and all that shit happened, and you can't tell me this did not have shit to do with Skittles because that motherfucker was sending whatever it was to Petty about Skittles.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
It just seems to me that when Florida Man is given
oh my god
to talk about what he wants to talk about, we clap for him and we support him. But when Skittles gets up there and talks about it, we tell her to shut up and get help.
Yes, I don't understand that. And I'm not sitting here saying, Skittles is perfect or she hasn't done nothing. I'm not saying that. But Florida Man is a vile, disgusting, narcissistic piece of shit.
The opinions in this live are her opinions, and I don't share those opinions.
Yes, my opinion's TikTok. I apologize. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. My opinion. I am so sorry.
You have me about to end this live.
I am so sorry. I'm going to drop. I love you.
No.
I am just so mad.
No, Trina, let's be serious about it for a second, okay? Because it actually is serious. When I look at the stuff that's been out there as far as we're going to talk about receipts, I am far more concerned with Florida Man's behavior than I am Skittles' behavior. I am,
and I don't even know. I don't even know exactly everything that has happened, but all I hear is Skittles stop talking about this. Skittles stop doing this.
Okay.
I wanted to say to
Go ahead.
Joe, and I don't know if she dropped.
But
I don't know.
Then again, he can still have a Discord while talking about her. I mean, what the hell?
Settled things. The woman actually forgave him. They're good. They don't even have a problem anymore.
That's what I was going to say. Florida Man took accountability and apologized for what he has done. He even apologized to Pete for the shit that he said about Petty. And they're cool now.
So she's bringing up something.
Okay, so as long as he's apologized, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Honest with you, when I lost my dog.
Yeah, they're okay. So they're begging, or I would classify it as begging, Skittles to take accountability, but I'm not sure where. I don't know what they want her to take accountability for.
I don't know neither because I have yet to figure out what she's done.
And he knows. I've had a lot of talks with him. He'll get angry.
I did not know anything about Florida Man until, because way back, I used to watch Scam Slam, right, when she was covering Lisa Richards and all that. And then all of that happened between her and Florida Man. And I strictly remember her saying that he had spoke on a lady's baby that had passed and something about a urn. I cannot remember the exact story, but that right there made me hate this man. And I will never change my mind about him.
And I would be where I am today.
Hey Dora, I know you and I, we hold opposite opinions, and I don't have a problem with somebody having a different opinion than me. I really don't. But I'm not really into silencing women. It's not really the way I move. I don't generally make a habit of clapping for men that want to encourage women to slut shame other women. Not really a fan of like the intimidation tactics. I don't like that either. There's several things that I don't like about this, but the one thing that I like the least is the fact that all I ever hear is a group of women telling this woman to shut up. I'm sick of it. I really am sick of it.
I mean, I'm not saying she hasn't done just as bad as him, but at least tell me what she's done instead of telling her to shut the fuck up. But let's let him show screenshots and talk about her and just listen to him. I mean, if you're going to have us listen, I want to hear both sides. If she's just as bad as him, then show it to me. I'm not taking no one's side. But this right here is just fucked up.
Laughing. So I'm like, y'all were laughing when it was happening, but now that somebody's speaking up and has a problem, now you have a problem. That's the shit I don't fuck with. Like, if you had a problem at that time, you should have said something. You should have been in the comments kiki and laughing. You should have went up in the box and said, yo, like, this is not okay. I don't like this.
What's the point of getting in the boxes and saying this is not okay?
Hold on.
Have a problem. That's where I am weirded out, because you didn't have a problem then. You didn't want to grab a box then and say how you're feeling, but you're in the comments agreeing because somebody else has a problem, but you were laughing.
Exactly. I will say, when I went up there, yes, I was the worst of them all, because
hold on
yes,
a second.
when Florida Man started on the old ladies, it's like, hello.
Peppy.
I'm like, what? That's why I made Petty play that song about me.
Okay, so I don't know. Katie might have just been talking about me, and I said this earlier. I left Petty's live several times yesterday. Okay, several times. I kept scrolling out. When I came back, we were in the conversation of like her hands, Florida Man shoe size, hand size. So I did not know where the conversation originated. I did not know how they had gotten there.
He was probably laughing harder than any of us.
So when I found out that was in relation to Skittles and I went back, I definitely had a problem with it. I thought that it was a conversation that just kind of organically started. I did not know that this started out as a Skittles thing. I'm not going in there anymore. I'm just making that decision. I'm just not going in there anymore because
I see your comment, I'm that bitch. I did not see you laughing yesterday in the comments, so that's not. She said we did have a problem, but if we spoke up, we got attacked. I'm not saying like it.
Hold on.
I'm not saying like people didn't speak up. I'm saying like there was people that were laughing and they were okay with it at that time. But now that it's being vocalized, now the same people that were laughing are over there saying that they had an issue. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not trying to say nobody had a problem with it, because I'm sure a lot of people were uncomfortable. Those conversations are uncomfortable for some people. But I'm saying like people were laughing, and those are the same people over there commenting saying, yeah, I was really fucking uncomfortable, or yeah, I agree, it was disgusting, so then why were you laughing? You could have just been
put a name on it, Katie.
Why did we need?
Why didn't you get in the box and say how
listen, Miss did. Miss had no problem getting up there and saying, listen, this was not acceptable. She's a girl who can take backlash. I'll give it to her. But at the end of the day, like, a lot of y'all should have spoke up if you felt some kind of way, you know what I mean? Attacked or not. Like, you're standing for your morals, and that's the best thing about you.
Who attacked them?
I have no idea.
Who attacked these people? I didn't attack anybody for the way that they felt. I just didn't want to hear the shit no more. That's where I came from. Like, I didn't want to hear. Mine was not an opinion.
Yeah, she was.
I definitely did not attack anybody.
She wasn't only attacked, but Petty dropped her out of the fucking box. Here, listen, I'm probably gonna watch this, I'm gonna make my fucking decision right now. And I'm gonna tell everybody why I'm making this fucking decision too. Y'all are a little bit too dramatic for me, first of all. But I had somewhat of an epiphany last night, right? Something dawned on me, and it was for me to realize, so that I could compartmentalize it, put it where it needs to be, leave it there, and keep it fucking pushing. Okay. During the time that I've been in Petty's quote unquote community, it has been, painfully obvious that when I take the box, and if I have an opinion, it's very much the eye rolling, very much why the fuck, very much. Now, Petty and I have also had conversations about this, right? Petty is very fucking aware and has expressed it to me when I say, hey, that's it, y'all. I'm done. I ain't taking my opinion to that box anymore, because people will literally go against their own morals to not agree with me, okay? We've had probably 3 separate conversations about that. And it dawned on me last night that he is aware of the way I'm viewed, the way that people do have a tendency to attack me over my opinion, over a lot of things. He is very much aware of that. But he has never stuck up for me. So last night, with that dawning on me and actually realizing it, that's why I'll be stepping away. That's why I'll be stepping away. It's my personal, I have nothing against him. But again, having knowledge of that and knowing that I support you like 100%, like come behind, whatever. But the fact that you can't speak up for me, even when you know what is happening is wrong, is probably what I needed to just cement the fact that, hey, it's just probably not the place for you anymore. So.
I just wanted to pop in because I totally agree with you. I do agree with that. And that's like why a lot of people in there don't like me, is because I do get up there and I do say something if I don't think something's
Skittles,
right.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Hair Junkie, why are you here? Hair Junkie, take your fucking lying, narrative spinning, ass licking out of my fucking live. You're gross. Hair Junkie, all those like that you made about me, every time you spoke last night, that's all I could fucking hear. You're gross. The things that I heard you say in that live last night with Carmen, y'all should be fucking ashamed. Everybody that was in that fucking box last night during that live, y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. I will say that. What y'all did to Queen last night, I can't wait. I'm gonna rub my feet together while I watch the fallout of that. I am going to fucking enjoy everything that happens to y'all because of that. I will get me a comfy seat, get all snuggled up, a snack and a drink, because that is going to be good. Y'all got some shit coming for you. She didn't deserve none of that. Y'all are sick. Carmen, were you unmedicated last night? What was really wrong with Carmen last night? Because I have a feeling today Carmen's going to eat a lot of those fucking words, and I'm gonna fucking love it. I'm going to love it. Because here's one thing, and let me make this very clear. Although that I might not step into that live, I might not participate, does not mean that I ain't gonna fucking watch, and it does not mean that I'm not gonna have a fucking opinion. So go ahead. All this stuff is going to play out, and I absolutely will have the opinion. Go ahead, Skittles.
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. I did just want to go ahead and here, I'll show it again. So by people telling me that I'm not leaving Mike alone, and again, I have not messaged him. I have not talked to him. We've had no communication, so I don't know what he's talking about that I messaged him yesterday. I spoke to him yesterday or whatever, tried to. I haven't. But this is the server that he created for me and his like text messages to be exposed, which I have no problem. That's fine. He can have it, you know, it is what it is. But again, this is his second server, second one. And the thing with this is it's being sent to me, right? By multiple people because they want me to in there. They want me to engage. They want the drama. They want the entertainment, right? They want the content. However, Dora of all people, you've been in both servers. You actually condoned him sharing a picture of me in lingerie because I pushed him, right? So it was okay. I pushed him, but you don't understand. I pushed him, so it's okay. I pushed him to dox me. I pushed him to dox my mother. I pushed him to dox me, to threaten me, to stop me out. I pushed him to show a picture of my deceased brother. I even pushed him so hard that he came down here the second time for 5 weeks when I said to him prior to that, I did not want him to come back down here. I did not want him back down here. And what you guys fail to realize, a whole narrative was created, making me think that I was unsafe because of tattoos, right? That's why I needed him down here because he already had my address and he needed to be here to make sure I felt safe. Yet, what did I end up becoming? The worst person on this app. The worst person. Dora, you need to do better. Because in Nikki, and even Wolfie, and Chaos Guide, and Enabler, and Turtles, and Imperfect Survivor, y'all know a lot of the things that have happened prior to him and I's huge falling out and how much I was reaching out for help. And Nikki, for you to say that you're always there for somebody who's going through something, especially regarding addiction and whatnot, right? You said that you'd always be there for me. You'd always be, you know, just phone call, just call. I called you. You had me blocked.
You never called me.
Because I don't give a fuck about you. You're weird.
You don't have my number. And
Exactly.
furthermore,
So why are you?
when
So
you
why
were
are you putting
doxxed
yourself
in
in that
this,
category? Why are you putting yourself in that category?
when you were doxxed in that server, I was the person that said to Florida Man, "That's fucking wrong, bro. Don't do that shit."
Is
I've
it
called
because
him
you
to his
laughed and you
face.
said it's okay because he was pushed?
No, I didn't. I said
I
stop
have the
coming in here and
screenshots.
pushing because you continue to come in the server on purpose to start shit.
Because it wasn't to start shit. It was to come into that server because you guys were allowing him a space to sit there and drag me, trash me,
You
like
were
literally
trashing on
berate me.
lives for fucking
Okay, so
days.
it's okay. It's okay that you guys do it on Discord, but I can't do it on TikTok publicly.
No, you were. I said to Florida Man that it was wrong as fuck not to do the bullshit. He is a grown man. He shouldn't be
Okay,
doing the shit. I
but
sat
he
and
did
told
it.
him that myself, and he said nobody's gonna tell me what the
So
fuck to do.
when you sat there on that phone call, okay, so when you sat there on
Are
that
you
phone
talking
call,
about the phone
hold
call
on,
where you brought up
hold
my
on, you need
wife?
to stop interrupting me,
Are you talking
please.
about the phone call where you brought up my wife and talking about her being fat? That
I'm
one?
talking. No, I actually didn't call your wife fat. I
Yeah,
called
you
you
did.
fat because I said I can go low as you if you want me to. Because you
Yeah,
made
you
fun of me
did.
for crying. You made fun of me for crying.
No, I didn't. I said don't be
Yes,
crying
you
about
did.
shit when you sat with the
Liz,
man and
see,
knew all the shit that he was doing.
see, and that wasn't why I was crying, Dora. That's not why I was crying. But you see, there you go. Thank you for admitting it. That you made fun of me for it. So guess
I
what? When
didn't
you get
make
a
fun of you.
reaction, hey, just like you justified what he did for me. Thank
I
you.
told you
Thank you for
quit playing
justifying my
victim in
behavior.
situations you create for yourself.
I don't create a situation where you guys create a whole server designed to keep me
I
out of it
never
so he has a
created no
safe.
server.
Then who created it? Who's Master Warden?
That's not me.
Who's Sticky Buns?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You don't know who that is because you created a whole little group chat with me, you, Sticky Buns, and Rim. So you don't know
No,
who
I
that is?
didn't.
You're a liar. You don't think it's funny that Sticky Buns literally posted a meme of me in there
I
in that
never
server? Hold
created
on,
no
stop.
group
I'm not
chat with
done.
any of you.
Stop. You did. I have a screenshot to prove it. So here's the thing. You
Prove it.
allowed
Put it up
Sticky
right now.
Buns in that
Right
server
now.
to sit there and post a meme of
Put
me
it up right
masturbating
now,
with a
Skittles.
cucumber.
Put it up. Put it up.
A cucumber. That's what you did.
Put it up.
And you allowed it. So who's Sticky Buns?
Put up.
Put it up.
on the screen.
I have no problem putting up all my proof. I don't know why you're becoming so like reactive to what I'm saying because you've sat here week after week after week when I have no issue with you at all from the beginning. I don't even know who the fuck you are, to be honest, because I don't care.
Put
you
it
get
up.
obsessed with me. Anything I say, I can just say, "Hey."
Again,
oh my
Skittles,
God,
put it
Skittles
up where I
back in
created
it.
a group
Skittles
chat with
is
you
back
and
in it.
Sticky Buns.
Skittles is back in it. It's weird, Dora. It's weird.
Again, put it up where I created a group chat with you
You're
and
a
Sticky Buns.
weirdo.
Put it up.
And you won't stop. None of you guys will stop with me.
Are you going to put up the proof or what?
You and me were in it along with the Master Warden Sticky Buns.
No, I never created no group chat with you and Sticky Buns.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
didn't
even know who
create it. Okay,
Sticky
so if you
Buns
didn't create
is.
it, then why were you in it with me? Because you remember what I said in that server or in that group chat?
Put
I
it
said,
up. You
hey,
said you got the proof. Put it up, Skittles.
hold on. What did I say in that server or in that
Skittles.
chat? I said,
Again, you've got
Dora,
the proof. Put it up on the screen.
Dora, stop talking and let me finish.
Put
what
it
I said
up
in
and
that,
quit yapping
what
off
I
at the
said in that
mouth.
chat,
Put it up.
what I said in that chat, I said I will no longer be speaking about him because of legalities. That's what I said, and you know for a fact I said that.
No, you told me you were sitting in front of a judge.
You guys, I never said I was sitting in front of a judge.
Yes, you did.
Because I never went in front of a
did.
judge. I went in front of a magistrate. I've gone in front of a magistrate 3 times now. I
No,
literally
you
had the
went in
police
front of a
officer at
judge.
my house
Remember,
last
you were
night.
waiting on the judge to
I
get your
never-
RO granted. Yep, that.
My RO, actually, it's not called an RO in North Carolina, by the way, so try that again. But again, I never went in front of a judge.
Show the
I've gone in
proof,
front of a
Skittles.
magistrate
Show the
multiple
proof.
times.
You just made a whole allegation in front of everybody, so put it up.
Hey,
Put it
Dora,
up
I
on
have
the
a
screen.
question. I have a question.
Put
Because
it up
y'all
on
are
the screen.
fighting. But Dora, can I? What
Street
is
Snark,
it?
this is what she does. Let me tell you something, baby. She literally sat with this man while vile shit was happening. You know what she also did? She also laughed at a situation where a meme was made about her being Jewish and had ashes that 13 had made. And she was okay with it, but came on TikTok to pretend like she wasn't okay with it and said that in a message.
I never threw a fit about that meme. I never
Yes,
did.
you
Mike
did.
I
Yes,
never
you
threw a fit
did.
about that meme. I think that meme's disgusting, but I never threw a fit about it because guess what? That's not going to hurt my feelings.
You laughed about it and said it was okay, but you had to come on TikTok and pretend that it wasn't okay.
I never laughed about it.
Yeah, you did.
Either.
Yeah,
I've never laughed. Okay, considering you were nowhere in our group chat or whatever we had.
Yes, you did.
How? How did I laugh about it?
Are you going to show the proof of this so-called group chat I made?
No, because you're going to go real fucking low. Hold on one second. You want to go real low and say I laughed about it?
Here's the deflection.
I'm not deflecting. You just brought it up out of fucking nowhere.
Show the proof.
I laughed at that. Show the proof I laughed at my fucking ancestors being ashes.
Show the proof, Skittles.
Where's that group chat? Dora,
where's that group
show
chat,
that proof.
Skittles?
Yeah, I'm finding it. You just got to stop bringing up another irrelevant.
Yeah, I figured.
Are you done? Or do you want to give me time to find it without you bringing up another irrelevant topic?
Go ahead and find it. I'm waiting patiently.
Again, Dora. Again. You're not involved in this. So why the fuck do you think you have an opinion
Because you continue to say that people allow him to. He's a grown-ass fucking man. I can't stop him.
And I'm a grown-ass woman. I can do what I want as well.
I can only tell him I don't agree with it.
I can do what I want as well. But you never once said that you disagreed with anything. You said that I brought this on because I pushed him by saying, do it.
No,
bitch,
you
guess
told
what? If
him
somebody
to
says they're
dox
gonna,
you.
I never said dox
told
me.
him to dox
I said, do it. Do it. So that makes it okay?
Do you want to go get the recording?
Does that make it okay?
Do you want the recording?
Okay, Dora, does it make it okay?
Absolutely
because he's
not.
homeless and I can't dox him? Because he's homeless and I can't dox him? So it makes it okay for him to dox me.
Every fucking body.
Florida man's homeless?
You want to fucking try me again, Dora?
You want to try Skittles? Because, honey, listen.
Yeah, actually, hold on. No, Street Start. Can you mute her for 1 second? Because this is why he can't be, like, I can't
Let's talk about those recorded phone calls from 13.
And shut the fuck up for a second, please, Dora.
She's about to wig out. This is what she does.
I'm about to wig out. Again, Dora, you have nothing to do with my situation with Mike. You just came along and inserted yourself about what, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago? I don't give a fuck about you. Again, you encouraged all of this. You're weird.
Do you
Your ways
remember
have been
dragging
so
everybody
obsessed
in
with
your
me.
shit with Mike? Do you remember that?
Do you remember how many people I reached out for help? If you consider that dragging people into shit, asking for help, how to get the fuck out of my apartment, please let me know how many people I did. Because I will tell you on a hand.
No. No.
No.
What you
Because you were a
did
part
on
of
that
it,
phone
right?
call is you kept telling him, you kept putting out shit, and you kept saying, "Oh, do it, Mike, do it, do it, do it, do it. I double dog dare you. Do it, do it. I double dog dare you. Do it, do it." So when he did it, I said, "Florida man, don't fucking do that shit. That's not
Oh,
right."
but
And
then
he goes,
but
"Nobody's
then I
gonna tell
deserve
me
it.
what
I
to do."
deserve it because I said do it. I said because I said do it. I deserve it, right?
You kept pushing and you kept pushing and pushing
Hey,
and
you know what?
pushing and pushing.
I wish while he was here, when he would be screaming at me, that I wish I would have told him to hit me. I wish. And then, so you know what? I wish I would have said, I double dog dare you to do it. So it would have been justified in the end.
Absolutely not.
You're fucking weird, Dora.
Absolutely not. Just like I told him, it's never okay. But you sit there and you come in these servers and everybody fucking knows it, Skittles. You come in there and start saying, "Hey, Mike, what about this? Hey, Mike, what about that? Hey, Mike,
What
what
about
about
it?
this?"
What about it?
You continued. You was sending the man dollars for attention on Cash App, Skittles.
Is that why I was sending it for attention? Is that why? Or was it to get answers about who had my fucking personal history of being a fucking rape victim, Dora?
You kept saying,
Educate
"Mike, come
yourself.
over, come cuddle me.
Educate
Mike, come
yourself.
over, come cuddle me. Mike,
Educate
come over, bring
yourself.
me a toy. Mike, come do
Educate
this. Mike, come do
yourself.
that."
Educate yourself, Dora.
Educate
Again,
yourself
I've
because
said
the
this.
receipts are right
I've said
fucking there,
the
Skittles.
receipts are right there.
Everybody's
The
been through
receipts are
this.
right there of what he's willing to show you. What they're willing to show you. I have no problem sitting there recording my chat or showing you my chat from top to bottom.
So let me
I'm
just
not the
make this a
person.
point straight,
I'm
Snark.
not
Can
the
you mute
person
her
who's
for a second?
sending. I'm not the person sending screenshots in. I'm the person sending screen recordings in. So try again, bitch.
So can you mute her for a second? Because she's just gonna fucking wig out again. So the point of the matter is, Skittles was okay when Florida Man was going to contact CPS on somebody's child while she sat there, but she was supposed to be this person's friend and said nothing to that person. And she was okay with the bullshit then. But when
I
it
told
don't
13 about that.
benefit her anymore, she's got a problem.
Actually, I did tell Mike because when Mike told me he did contact CPS again, Dora, remind yourself. Please enlighten yourself. Please enlighten yourself. When Mike said he actually did call CPS, I said, for what? Why would you
Wait,
do that?
did you go to
For
Abby and
what?
tell her? Did you go to Abby and tell her? No.
Oh, I thought we were talking about 13. He never called CPS on Abby.
You knew all about the shit that he was doing to Abby and you sat there and said fucking nothing.
Are you
Nothing.
serious? I said nothing? I said nothing? Are you fucking serious? I said nothing?
See how this goes?
You're dumb as fuck because I'm the only one who gave a fuck about Abby in that situation. You're dumb. You are dumb. Bring Wolfie in here. Bring KS Guide in here. Bring Turtles. Bring Enabler in here. Bring Cassandra in here. I did everything possible to stand up for Abby in the background because of what he was doing to
And do
her.
you remember
Are
sitting on a
you
live
dumb?
stream saying
Are
that the
you
person you
dumb?
needed to apologize
I
the
gotta
most
stop. I'm
was
gonna be triggered. I'm gonna
Polly?
trigger. I gotta stop. You're dumb. You are fucking unreal, Dora. This is what you do. You want to trigger the fuck out of me when I actually stood up for Abby time and time and time again.
Here we
Because
go.
all he wanted to do was focus on Bob and getting Bob's attention. I don't give a fuck about Bob at that time because I cared about fucking Abby. You sicko. You're fucking disgusting.
Here we go. There's Skittles. When she's questioned and she knows she sat with the bullshit, she didn't give a fuck. She sat there when people were being done shitty and people were being done horrible. She sat there and supported the man and stood by him when all the shit was going down. Now that it doesn't benefit her and they don't got whatever they got going the fuck on, she's a victim of him. But mind you, she won't tell you all the text messages where she's like, "Can you just come cuddle me? Come over here. Take me to the store. I fell down the stairs. Come pick me up. Can you come over here?" All those times. She sat there and messaged and messaged and messaged and messaged and messaged him. And I saw, and I'm not Can I taking say up this real for quick? him. I do agree with the fact that Skittles should not speak on women who are scared of Florida Man, and I have seen receipts that there are some women that are scared of him because of
Yes.
whatever he has on them, and I do applaud her for not speaking on that. She sat there and she ran with the shit. She sat there with people who's done shitty shit. She sat there when all the stuff was going on with him and continued on. Never have I ever said to him that it's okay to dox somebody. A matter of fact, Turtles, you was in there. Did I not say to Florida Man that it's not okay? I said, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. That shit is fucking wrong. Don't do that. A lot of us did. But what I'm saying from my point is you do not sit here and play victim in situations that you were a participant in. You knew what the fuck was going on. But what I'm saying from my point is you do not sit here and play victim in situations that you were a participant in. You knew what the fuck was going on. You sat there while all the shit was going down because you even have conversations with
I
him
want you
about
to
memes
check
and thought it was
yourself
funny
once
as fuck.
again. I want you to check yourself again because I'm going to make this really
Are you
fucking
going to
clear
show
to
the
you.
proof where I made that group chat or
Dora,
not?
I want you to shut the fuck up and I want you to listen, okay?
I want you to listen because you just
Listen
threw
to
out
me.
something false and I want
Listen
you
to
to prove
me.
it.
Listen to me, Dora. When I say this, and I want everybody to hear me when I say this, I've never claimed to be a fucking victim. I'm aware that I was engaged in the bullshit. I'm aware that I participated in bullshit. I understand that. I know that I have. But that doesn't mean that I don't have a voice to speak out about what this man has done to me. Okay? That doesn't make me a
You've
victim.
equally done the same
Shut the
shitty
fuck up
shit.
and let me finish. I have a voice in saying that I think it is hypocritical that you guys sit here and you condone him for having a voice and saying, hey, you know what? Let's not do this to somebody because they've been a DV victim. Hey, let's not do this to somebody because it's not right to talk about children. When this man had done it, I'm sorry that it references back to me
You
personally because
sat
he's
with
done.
him while
Shut
he was doing
up,
it.
Dora. I'm
You
sorry
sat
that
with
it
him while he
references.
was doing
Yeah,
it and
yeah,
kiki and
I
ha-ha.
100%, I 100% did. Never fucking have denied it.
There you
Never
go.
have. Never have. And I'm not saying it's right, but I'm sitting here saying that I don't want it to happen to anybody again. I don't want to sit here and allow somebody to give him full trust, to allow him into their life because what he can do to you. So shut the fuck up, Dora, and sit down and really listen to the message that I'm trying to put out there. I'm not
The
saying I'm a
message that you're
victim.
equally shitty? Yep.
Yes, 100%. Crucify me. I'm a fucking bitch, okay? Just like you, Dora.
Are you going to post the proof or not? Because I'm waiting
100%.
still.
100%.
I'm still waiting on the proof Skittles that you put
I'll
out
send
there.
it right
So
over to you. I'll post it in the fucking
no,
server
I
once I
want you to
join it
post
after
it in
this
front of
episode.
everybody. I want you
You
to post it in
guys
front of
don't.
everybody.
I want you guys to really listen to the message that not only me, that other people are trying to say as well. You're trying to sit here and crucify me for something a man repeatedly
And
does.
you
To
sat with
more. Shut
somebody who said
up!
they deserved a noose around their neck.
Guess what? You think
Hold
that
on one
changes
second.
around the fact that
Hold
Mike
on.
has told multiple people, including
Hold
Phoenix,
on
to
one
go kick
second,
a
please.
fucking seat out from under?
Dora, she offered to send them to you. I don't understand why it has to be done on the platform. Why are you she made it guys publicly, didn't so she? fucking gung ho about this fucking platform? Like, we had the live. We showed some receipts. Florida Man showed some receipts. They had the live yesterday where Florida Man showed more receipts. Like, what the fuck is the deal? Why are you so fucking invested in seeing her side? Because either way, you're gonna have your fucking opinion and it's not gonna matter. Right?
Right.
So shut the
That's
fuck
kind of how
up.
I feel.
She equally put it out there. She could equally show it. When Skittles sat back and drug every fucking body, how about the fact that Skittles told Rim that Tattoos had a hit on her? Want to talk about that? You want to talk? There's so many things, and Skittles supports the shit. Just like Skittles sat there and supported the fact that someone was told to have a noose around their neck. But people want to, oh, poor Skittles, poor Skittles. Oh, poor Skittles, you're such a this. No, I don't give no fucks.
Again,
So
nobody
Dora,
asked you to.
is your opinion going to change though? That's where I'm confused. Like,
No, we started having an opinion when she drug everybody in it.
Actually, I didn't drag you into shit, so try
Yes, you
again.
did.
No, you
Yes,
guys
you
had a
did.
whole server created about me, and that's how you got dragged into
Yes,
shit.
you did.
So try again on that. Try again.
again, Skittles.
You had a whole server created about me, and you guys tried to keep me out of it. And then you got
There was no
pissed.
whole server created about you because I never created shit. I don't even know
I didn't
those
say you
people.
created it. And you don't know them? You don't know Sticky Buns?
No, I don't know who the fuck Sticky Buns is.
Oh, you guys kiki and laugh it up a real lot about me, especially me masturbating with a cucumber, right?
The one
You
that
thought
you
that
sent
was
him to
funny.
go get you for
No,
sex?
a cucumber? No, literally Sticky Buns made a meme of me with a cucumber. And you laughed at it. You thought it was hilarious. But you don't know Sticky Buns, right?
No, I don't know Sticky Buns.
Right. I got you, girl.
Just like the memes you created, right? And just like those funny kiki ha-has that you made when someone was
Again,
told
Dora,
that
if you want to sit here and go tit for tat, I don't think Snark's the platform for it
you
because
made a fuck ton of memes, girl.
I will go tit a fuck yeah, I have. I fucking love making memes, you know? But here's the thing.
So how about
I'm
you
not
make a
gonna say
meme and
that.
send
Shut
that proof?
up and let me finish, girl. Like, damn. Breathe.
Send the proof, Skittles. You've been
Breathe,
talking about
Dora.
it for fucking
Breathe.
15 minutes and ain't done shit. Send the
Because you
proof.
won't shut the fuck up. You want to bring up old shit that has nothing to do with you, honestly.
Exactly,
But you
because
want
you don't
because
have
you
it. You
want to
got to
go
come
tit
up with
for
something
tat.
new.
I can't even go to my fucking photos for 5 seconds.
Well, then shut the fuck up and go to the photos.
Really? Because I've been asking you to be quiet, but then you want to bring up a situation
Go
that
to the
happened. What?
photos,
That
Skittles.
happened.
Photos,
That literally
photos, focus,
you can
photos.
crucify me for everything I've done. That is fine. I
Photos.
don't care. I want you to hear me. I don't care. You can crucify me. I don't care. I'll own up
Photos,
to it.
Skittles.
I will
Remember
own
you
up
were
to it.
going to your
But I'm
photos.
telling you right now, Dora, the whole tit for tat, you're fighting a fight for a man that has nothing to
I
do
ain't
with
fighting for
you.
him because I don't give
Then
a fuck
get
what
your
he
fucking
does.
ass out of the situation. That's the whole point of this. Stop
Here we go.
involving yourself in a relationship that has nothing to do with
Shit
you.
that you involved everybody in, Skittles.
I never involved you in shit. I told you that I went to
Yes,
try
you
to get her
have. You
fucking.
involved me. You involved 13.
Oh,
You
this bitch
involved
has
fucking
nothing to
so
do
many
with
fucking
it.
people.
Dora,
Skittles.
you are irrelevant, Dora. Dora, you want the attention because you thrive off fucking TikTok too. I'm
Girl,
done
I
with
give
you.
no
Again,
fucks.
I told you to leave me alone and stop creeping me out. Your obsession is weird.
Okay, if my obsession is weird, why do you come into every single live stream that I'm in? Weird.
Did you not come in here?
Weird as fuck, Skittles.
Did you
Weird.
hold on? Hey, Dora, did you
Did you
not come
go
in
in to
here?
stop the did you go into the other girl's live that I was in and inserted yourself in
Dora,
there?
did you not come in here?
Skittles, you've been in every fucking live that I've been in.
Dora, do you not think we follow the same people? Because I don't even follow you, bitch. You're
Yes, you
nasty.
do. The fuck I blocked you.
So you block me, so I obviously don't follow you. I obviously if you have me blocked, then I obviously don't follow you. So again, you must be
Remember,
following
focus,
me.
Skittles. Go to those photos and show
No,
where
you
I
have me.
created a
If
group
you
chat
have
about
me
you.
blocked, no, let's fix that really quick. If you have me blocked, I obviously can't follow you into lives.
Listen, she can't do it. That's why.
Are you dumb?
No, obviously.
Poor
I'm
Dora.
not dumb enough to know that you still ain't
Dora,
focused
like,
enough to
see,
go to those photos
this
to
is
show
what you
the
want to
proof.
do. You want to sit up here and you want to try to put me on the spot for things that I've already owned up to, that I'm willing to own up to. I got it. I see you, Dora. You're trying to make me look like I'm to be an idiot. Okay, cool. I see it. I understand. Listen,
Photos.
Dora.
Are you going to go
Dora.
back to those photos? 5 seconds is up.
Again, Dora, do you need TikTok attention today to feel good about yourself? Because
Oh,
do
yeah,
I
I
need
need it
to?
all the time. Just,
Dora,
I love it.
Dora, did you get mad about
Fucking
that
thrive
clown?
off of it.
Did you
Love
get
it.
mad about that clown meme I made of you? Is that what pissed you off the most?
Oh, see?
Is that what pissed you off?
The clown memes. Oh, but Skittles. Oh, Dora, you sat there and laughed about a meme.
Yeah, 100%. But
Skittles, focus, photos.
a clown meme is in no comparison to a fucking
Photos, Skittles.
masturbation meme with a fucking cucumber.
Photos.
Photos, exactly. I just saw the meme that I made of you. You're fucking weird.
Go to the photos, Skittles. Focus long enough to do that and show these people the proof.
I don't understand your obsession, but give me a second. I will bring up 10 other facts in the meantime. Okay.
I will. Go ahead. We're waiting. We're waiting for your 5 seconds to show the photos where I created a group chat on you. Please do. I'm here for it.
Is there like an end game to this, or?
No, there's not, because Dora will stay obsessed with me.
It sounds like everybody's obsessed with everybody. You and Floridaman have both done horrendous shit.
Exactly. Thank you, Game Over.
So I'm confused. The pointing the fingers at each other and over again, it's never
Agreed.
going to end.
Exactly. Agreed.
But where's the end point? Like, there's got to be an end to this.
The end point would have been yesterday. Instead of being up there sex shaming me, literally sex shaming me.
I agree.
The end point would be Dora and other people like Dora inserting themselves in a situation where they think they have relevancy.
But you also can't continue to drag stuff all over the internet on either side. I'm not taking a
For
side.
sure, for sure, for sure, 100%. However, if you've heard me in my lives recently, I'm not sure if you have, because again, I do math hours, right? So people really don't tune into my lives, but somehow people know about him, whatever. But the thing is, I don't talk about him, but yet he still feels the need to insert himself. I won't
agree
leave him.
with T-Biz. I think both of you just leave each other alone and move on.
So, can I ask you a question, Game Over? How should I react to the fact that he created a whole server last night about me again?
I would just say enjoy being a fan. Enjoy being a fan and move on. Like, okay. Maybe I just don't let people get to me. I don't know. You're a fan, you're a fan.
Oh, I'm not a fan. He's
No,
definitely a
like
stan of mine.
like you're saying
But
how you should feel about him making a server, just think of it as he's a fan of you. Like, just let it roll off your back.
I agree. I actually really do respect that opinion too, because Dora, I want you to know
Because it was sent to her, Virgo.
the things, oh, by 18 people at least.
Are
Because
you still getting that photo?
they wanted me in there. At least 18 people wanted me in there. Why? For what? To embarrass me, to shame me again, to ridicule me again? What about it? Why?
Yes, he showed the 1,000 text now numbers that she texted him from. It was fucking
Also not
wild.
true.
Both of
Also
them.
not true. Also not true.
Both of them.
I don't even have text now on my phone or my iPad, so try again.
You named yourself. You said you told him yourself.
I have 100%. I've you know what I've actually done? I've sent the whole screen recording of the chat between me and him to people. Because guess what? You're not going to put me out there to be a liar and that I'm cutting up information because I'm not.
You're not lying. So where's the photo?
I've screen recorded the whole thing and I've sent that. Snark, was somebody able to forward that on to you?
What's that?
The screen recording of one of the text now numbers.
I have.
Because I've sent my whole entire chats, all of them. I have no problem exposing everything I have. I'm not going to sit up here and just take a screenshot after
That's
screenshot
my
after
point,
screenshot.
Marilyn. Marilyn, were we not drugged into this? Marilyn will tell you.
Dora, you inserted yourself.
No, ma'am, you drug us all into it.
You and Rim inserted yourself the night that Rim called me and said, hey, get out of that server. They're trying to do a wellness check on you. Both of you guys did.
Yeah, because we told you to stop.
Because you guys have been setting me up from the get-go.
No,
you
we
want
didn't.
me to have a falling out. We
didn't. We genuinely cared and told you to stop.
And so what you do?
Bad.
You turned around and you joined a server about me to bash me, but wouldn't let me in there.
No,
so
you said I created one, so show that proof. Go back to the photos.
I never said you created it. I said you were in a group chat.
Go focus, Skittles. Show us the photo.
Dora, you honestly just make me want to rip my fucking hair out.
Oh yeah, because you can't find it, right?
No, because I can. You just won't stop. When I told you multiple times to just stop and leave me alone. You're weird.
I
Your
didn't say
obsession
shit
with
to
me
you.
is weird. You haven't said shit to me. You talk about me all the time. You're
Girl.
weird.
Can both of y'all hush for a second? Skittles, if you want to go find your photo that you're trying to find, I'd like to say something while you're doing that. Like I said, the screen recordings, not screenshots, screen recordings of Skittles' phone. And to be honest with you, like, both parties participated in very disgusting things. Both parties did.
Yep.
So, like, for everybody to come after just Skittles is actually a little crazy to me, seeing how like I have seen it. And if Skittles would like to, to show the full screen recordings that she did, that were sent, of all of her chats, I mean, she's more than welcome to do so. But both parties have done very vile things, and at this point, it kind of feel like everybody is, let's overlook the things that Floridaman has done and go after Skittles. And when in all reality, they're both just equally as disgusting. I mean, I'm just going to call it what it is. Like, the actions from both parties were vile.
Entire point. And we all got drug into this shit because her and him both drug us into it, and Skittles and him went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. she Skittles really started the shit, and my whole entire point of telling Skittles is she continues to bring it to TikTok, it's not going to have a resolution. She
Okay,
continues.
hold on, because that isn't all the way true. You guys, or not you guys, Dora, but what I hear a lot is Skittles keeps bringing it. Skittles keeps bringing it. But we were having a live the other night that was completely off the subject. It was a fun live. We weren't really, no drama. Uh, Sunshine was doing satire. It was really funny. And Florida Man came in and literally started shit. So it isn't always Skittles. And I have
Not
seen.
always her. No, absolutely not.
Hold on. I have also seen other instances where Skittles is nowhere around, but Florida Man brings it up. Okay, so it's not always her. Okay, now I'm done.
But Street Shark, that's what I'm saying. That like both parties are equally guilty of doing the same stuff. Like it's not just one or the other. Like, I mean, if Skittles ain't around, the Florida Man's going to bring it up. If Florida Man ain't around, Skittles is going to bring it up. It's both parties doing the same thing.
Yes, they both do. And we have all told him and her both, drop it. This is why it got so bad in the server, because they kept going back and forth, and he would put in there, leave me alone, and she would put in there, leave me alone, and then they would go at it with each other, and then it resulted to doxing, both of them leaking shit. It got so bad that Rim picked up the phone and called Skittles and said, get out of there, because it's making situations worse. And it really
Can I
is.
ask a question? Do you guys think that the servers that y'all belong to aren't causing an equally as big problem? Because if there were servers created on me, I would definitely have a problem with the people that joined those servers to talk about me. You know what I mean? So I think the servers are definitely part of the problem, and I also believe that people joining them and taking part in those servers continues the problem.
Correct, but the server wasn't even originally made about her. It wasn't.
But the servers still exist.
There
They're
was a
still
person that made a
active.
server of the OG vent, and that's where it all started. We were all in there laughing just about random shit, just talking. Like, hi, how you doing? Skittles came in, started talking about Florida Man. Florida Man comes in right behind her, and they both start going at it. That's where the original OG Fitbit, because I didn't even know anything about OG Fitbit until Rim sent it to me. So I joined the OG Fitbit because that's where there was an original Fitbit that got shut down. So somebody opened another one. And that wasn't even about Skittles. I didn't even know that there was a server this morning made about her in text messages. Because I went in, was like, is this a new server? And they're like, check out the tabs. And I haven't been back in there. Nope.
Y'all coming in on these fake accounts are getting blocked because you guys.
So, like, one thing that I've realized throughout any drama on TikTok, the Discord is the devil itself. Everybody talks about how they're, all these conversations on Discord. Maybe everybody just need to having conversations on Discord. But like in this instance, like,
Can't you go live
I'm
on
not
Discord, or can't you have like Discord calls? That would be, man. Before I brought it anywhere, I'd probably do it in a private Discord.
Oh, we tried that. We tried that. We tried to tell them both to stop, and it got fucking horrible. It got horrible.
Street Shark, I can't tell you nothing about Discord because I tried to get on it one time and I was told to leave it the hell alone. To walk the hell away from Discord.
Robert, I have PTSD from fucking Discord. I will never. Okay.
Like, yeah, it's a lot. And people tried to do a call with Skittles and say, look, they tried to do a call with both of them. Florida man, have I not respectfully went after you for doxing Skittles? Did I not tell you to stop?
Yeah. I just wanted to come over here and say that the new server is in fact about Skittles. The old server is not.
Okay, so then that's you just admitting that we're going to keep this going.
Wait, what?
So that's basically like you created that server about her last night. I think somebody in the chat just said justified. I'm not sure what you mean, Skittles. So you created that server about her last night. So that's just the way I'm looking at it, that you're just going to continue to make this worse.
What do you mean make it worse?
That's what. Well, why create a Discord server about her?
So who wanted 2,000 screenshots in their inbox to show what she's done?
Oh, so okay, so you did the Discord.
As she's running around the app saying all the trigger words. As for 6 months,
so
she's been doing everything she could.
you created the Discord last night to show further proof. Then
I just heard you say that you have PTSD from Discord.
Oh, I
if you're
do.
not going to look at my proof, shut your fucking mouth on the topic. There you go.
Oh, you're talking to me, Florida man. Oh, Florida man. Hold on.
But before you
No. Florida man, come back on in here. Florida man, you can bring your ass right back the fuck in here. No, I dropped everybody else. Florida man, come on back in. Florida man. Yeah, well, not this bitch. Not this bitch. Not this bitch. You got the wrong one, motherfucker. You got the wrong one. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Florida man, respectfully, you can come back in here. No, ma'am. Listen, he better pick the right motherfucker to be mad at, because I ain't never talked about that man, but I will. Like, I'll give my full fucking opinion, because every day my opinion gets fucking worse. Don't come in here and tell me to keep my motherfucking mouth shut when you're around here just running around the fucking internet slut-shaming women you've slept with. Let's really talk about it. And I know very little about Florida man, but I will know this. I will say that Florida man does not like women. I think Florida man very much enjoys shaming women. I also find him somewhat of an abuser, if you want me to be perfectly fucking honest. Now that you want to tell me to keep my mouth shut, let me keep it going. Because I've kept my opinion. I've literally said that I find this man fucking funny, and I laugh at you, and I have supported you and shit, but you ain't gonna come up in my fucking live and tell me to keep my mouth shut when y'all got this whole goddamn fuckery going on. They ain't got shit to do with me. They were discussing something on my fucking platform. You ain't gonna come in here and tell me to shut my motherfucking mouth.
You put your nose everywhere.
No, I didn't. Everybody's fucking nose is in it. God.
You see somebody else arguing.
Name one person that ain't got a nose in it.
That's what the Discord server's for anybody to go.
I'm not going to any Discord server created on a woman to slut shame her.
To what?
You're slut shaming her. That's what's been going on. That's how I look at it. Nobody wanted to know about your sexual problems or conquest. Like, nobody cares.
She has blackmailed me for sex when she has done a lot of shit.
Oh
that you don't want to go see the proof to, go for it.
Lord, man, I really did reserve my opinion of you, but you're making it hard.
Well, don't reserve your opinion of me. That's awful. Be real with yourself. look at people and say, this is what I think about you.
Then I think you're a scary dude.
And I think you put your nose where it doesn't belong all the time. You have
Then
nothing
keep your
going on.
shit off the fucking app,
You
dude.
have nothing going on. You have to get your 2 cents in anywhere on any topic. It doesn't matter.
Just like everybody else.
Name one thing that you've had going on that directly involved you.
Hey, Florida man, I'm a spectator like everybody else. I'll have an opinion on anything that is done on a public platform.
Thank you for answering my question.
All your ugliness here, bitch, I'm gonna have a fucking opinion on it, just like 500 other fuckers.
Thank you for answering my question. You just run around the app and say, ooh, drama. Let me see if I can get some attention.
Earlier,
yeah, okay. If
Florida
that's
man
what you,
was
if
talking
that's
about
what you see, then that's
involved
fine.
her. He does do that. However, you and Skittles brought this to fucking everyone, and like she said, everyone has a fucking opinion on it.
Okay,
Everyone.
well, I did not bring it to everybody.
You were supposed to send me fucking receipts, remember? You sent 2 fucking pictures, Florida man. Why?
Because did you want 2,000 screenshots in your inbox?
I mean, we took 2,000 from Skittles.
Yeah, because I mean, Skittles sent me hers. You sent me 2 that weren't even fucking relevant to what we were discussing.
Yeah, one was where Skittles knew the tape was deleted. That's where it all started. So I don't know how that's.
Everything.
I don't know how that's not relevant.
Skittles had. But go ahead and put yours in the Discord server. We're not having
on this because you guys brought it here. That's on y'all.
My receipts are posted.
Just because certain people take sides or certain people don't agree with certain things, like I said before, I think you both fucked up. However, what you've been doing is not fucking right. It's not right. What happened in Petty's life was not fucking right.
That's the server right there. We can all copy the link. You go to Discord.
Don't we all say this? Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Well, before anybody tells me to grow up and right is right.
Isn't that what everybody fucking says?
You're getting one side of it.
There's comments on both sides in here, Florida man. It's not just you. There's people in here fucking commenting on Skittles. There's people in here commenting on you.
I want to correct one thing last night because you lied on Becca. Also, first off, leave Becca the fuck alone, by the way.
She's got a whole category in there.
So if you want to go ahead and fix that whole thing where you said I was lying about me telling Becca when you actually showed proof last night that you, in fact, were the one who told Becca about that whole sex tape scandal little thing, you know? Thank you for proving my point last night, by the way, in that. But hey, hold on one second. Please don't interrupt me, Mike. You literally said that I've sent it around. No, I sent the proof too. I sent the proof that you deleted it. I've always stood on the fact that you told me you deleted it. So why did you go to somebody and say that you were going to threaten to leak it on me if I didn't stop and shut the fuck up after I kicked you out? Literally the day after I kicked you out and said you couldn't come back. That's what you did. I've never once sent anything else around. And it's actually only, maybe, Sunshine, you honestly might only be the second person. You might only be the second person. My story's not changing at all. The thing is that
it did.
How did my story change? Because are you sitting here right now saying that you didn't tell Becca that you were going to release that sex tape? Because I never told Becca about that sex tape until she brought it up to me because you told her about it. My story has not changed at all. I have it in my text messages. My story has not changed at all. You went to Becca and see, I hate even saying her name because guess what? Terrified. And so I'm going to drop again because you are a sick fucking individual for doing that to her again last night. Exactly.
What?
And so what did I do? I sent Becca the proof that you deleted it. So why would she know about it? Because I never told Becca about it until you threatened to release it. You think I'm proud that people know I slept with you? You really think I'm proud of that? It's a fucking embarrassment, dude. I can count on literally one hand how many times we slept together. One hand. And then you wanted to run around telling people I paid for it? Dude, you're fucking insane.
I mean, those receipts are in the Discord.
Guess what? I sent all my Cash App my Cash App exchanges with you to people to prove to you that I'm not lying. I'm not lying about anything. It's a disgrace. See, and here's the thing. This woman right now that he's showing, the woman that he's showing screenshots of right now is terrified of him.
But when
The
you go
woman
into
that
that
he is sharing
Discord and you
screenshots
see
of.
all
Please,
those,
can you
hey,
turn off his
can
camera?
I speak, or are you
Can
going to
you
speak
turn off
over
his
me like you
camera?
always try to do?
Can you
Whenever you go into
turn
the
off his
Discord
camera?
and you see all of my receipts, that shows me being a dick too. Don't worry, I don't just cut out, me being a dick, because I am a dick too.
Can you turn off that
But
camera
fuck
though?
this
Camera access,
motherfucker below
please.
me saying all this weird ass shit and lying.
I'm not lying. If you're pointing
You
out somebody who's
are.
lying, it's not me lying.
You
Again, it's
are.
not me lying, Mike. It's not. You're proving my point once more. And again, you're showing screenshots from a woman that is terrified of you. And you're
Okay, well,
sick.
you know what? That's fine.
That's
I'll
fine.
continue to show
It's
screenshots
fine.
from someone you
That's
say is
fine.
terrified of me.
That's fine. You're sick, Mike. That's fine.
So, she just said that woman. She said that I told that woman, but I didn't. Here you go. Read that one. If you're gonna put your nose in somebody else's business, you should probably get all the receipts.
Hey, Florida man,
Every single one
I've
of
been
you.
going through this
Every
shit for
single
days.
one of you.
Listen, you know what? Me putting my nose in something by having a fucking platform, this is
Put your
everywhere.
nose in my
This is
receipts then.
every fucking where.
Put your nose in my receipts then. You don't have
You're
to
getting on my
participate.
nerves.
You don't
Do
have
you
to
want to? Do you really
participate
want
in
to take me this
Discord.
low?
Well,
I
here
will
I
show
am,
you.
bitch.
You don't have
God,
to
you're getting on
participate
my
in Discord.
motherfucking nerves with
You
that
can
mouth.
just download one. You can just download one. You can make a burner. You could be like, this isn't TikTok Street Snark. And you can go in and you can look. You don't even have to chat because all the channels are shut off where you can't talk
I'm
except for
starting to
general.
believe everything that everybody said about you is fucking true.
What, did I come with receipts and that I might be a dick, but at
No,
least I'm
that
an honest dick?
you absolutely are an abuser. And I don't think you like women.
He doesn't. He has a mommy complex.
I beg to differ. There's hundreds of women that would,
Hundreds, huh? Yet
yeah,
nobody
that
wants to
would
touch
disagree
you.
with that.
Yet nobody wants to touch you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Governor, it really is. Yeah,
I mean, you can say what you want.
I'm
It doesn't bother me one
beginning to
bit.
see it. It's really crazy. And I think
I have all those
the
because
thing
that could.
is because you admit to your behavior, all is forgiven. That's weird too.
This is how
Okay.
sick you are. Because you
Well,
try
Becca
to
leaked me all
scare.
your DMs with her, by the way.
That's awesome. I also was willing to share you. Why is it that she said she had to be medicated because of what you did to her?
And what did I do to her?
You literally scared her into submission because everything that you have on her from her own personal trauma that's actually real life, Mike. And that's sick. It's sick that you do that to a woman because you know every
What are
single
you
thing that
even
is,
talking
you
about?
know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're
Is
sick
this
for
some
even saying
story
that
that
you
y'all came
don't.
up with together?
It's not a
Because
story,
this is
Mike.
weird.
It's not a story, Mike, when you've sat here and you've shown me the messages between you and her about what she's gone through as a personal fucking victim growing up. You're
Excuse me?
disgusting. You're disgusting, Mike. And I really do hope you fucking find peace one day, but I hope you burn before you do.
Oh, yeah, now you just lying. Because if the text exists, please do show them. Because all you're doing is sitting there trying to rile everybody up. One thing that doesn't work around here is when you don't show receipts and you say something. Anybody can say anything they want.
Yeah, but when you explain your side, I do get a sense that you enjoy it.
What do you mean I enjoy it?
Like I feel like you get a kick out of it. Like this part, like showing the receipts and the
That woman
ugly and the
Skittles is a very abusive woman, mentally and physically, she is admitted to. And attempted sexually. That I have proof of.
But I'm seeing the
So
same
you
things.
are actually right now taking the side of somebody who is an abusive, lying, manipulative, gaslighting individual.
But I see those
And the
same
second you,
behaviors
the second you open your eyes and you stop with all this, oh well, I'm just going to take whatever side I fucking want without seeing the proof, and you look at my shit,
I
you
have looked.
understand where I'm coming from. So
Can I
before
just
you
say
go
this?
judging me,
Can I just say this real quick? That no matter whose viewpoint you're going to view this from, a narcissistic trait is called triangulation. So take with that what you will.
the narcissistic triangulation is triangulating around Skittles.
Yeah, I think I agree with Amy.
Y'all can do what you want. Y'all can believe what you want. But you believe in somebody who's a gaslighting, manipulative abuser.
But I feel like you're gaslighting a lot too.
Have you seen any of
I
mine?
have. Do you know that you do know that like all your receipts have been out there for a long time as well, right?
Some, yeah, for months,
Yeah.
because she
Yeah,
keeps bringing them
I
back
mean,
up.
I've read through a ton of them. And when I came out of it, I was more scared of your behavior than I was Skittles, absolutely.
That's really weird.
Mm.
Is
I
that
mean,
something you're just saying so you could be like, "Oh, I'm on this side."
no, I told you, that's truly how
10
I
toes
feel.
down is 10
In
toes
fact,
down.
I think I told you generally the other day. I said, "Hey, Florida man, I'm not joking here. Like when I say I find you scary, I'm being 100% genuine in that I
10
do."
toes, 10 toes down is 10 toes down. I'm not saying I'm innocent, but I'm
Yeah.
also definitely not near as guilty as she is.
I have found your behavior with women on this app frightening.
And give me some examples.
I think everybody's aware of the examples.
No. You have found my behavior with women on this app frightening.
Yeah, I
Give me some
have.
examples. Give me some examples.
I'm not going to. I think
Name three.
and I'm not bringing up those names either.
Oh, you can't even
I'm
name
not
three.
trying to go there.
You can't name three.
Oh,
Name two.
If I really tried, I could.
Okay, really try. Really try. Try really hard to think of two.
No, because I'm not talking about the names that you want me to, because
No,
I'll
there's
fuck
no
with those
examples.
people.
There's no examples that you can name.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. You know who they are, and everybody else kind of knows who they are. I don't know. I think I'm just kind of one that looks at behavior and is like, yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from that person. That's because here's the thing: when I see what people are capable of doing to other people, no way am I ever going to put myself in the line of fire to have that behavior then turned on me. That when I say
What behavior
frightening, that's
told
how
you
I
you're
see
wrong?
it.
So you don't want the behavior of telling somebody that they're wrong turned on you. Don't be wrong then.
Wait, no, I don't think that's what I was saying. What did you just say?
I said you don't want the behavior of telling somebody that they're wrong turned on you, and there's an easy way to not have that turned on you, and is don't be wrong. Look at both sides. Look at it rationally.
Yeah, and I have. I definitely have. And I do find
Have you been to the Discord?
I don't
Have you
need
been
to
to the
go to
server
the.
where all of the receipts are
Telling you,
posted?
all the receipts. These receipts have been out for a very long time, and there are numerous people that have them. I have seen them. I'm saying that I am you. Yes, your behavior does absolutely find it frightening.
Well, I think you're just saying that.
I don't. No, listen. It's truly how I feel, Florida man. It truly is. I find your behavior a little frightening. I don't know how many times I have to say it for you to believe it because it's how I feel.
Well, maybe you feel that way and you're misinformed.
You know why? You really are a gaslighter, dude. Stop.
Well, until you look at all of this, I don't think you can make an informed opinion or an informed decision.
Can you tell me what, out of all of that right there, what haven't you made available to other people? What haven't you made?
Well, all of this is made available to everybody. So you support somebody who weaponizes childhood sexual assault, is what you're saying, and that's fine. I just don't like people who do that. So
you absolutely are not going to do that to me. You got the wrong one.
I absolutely am.
You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. Get out of here. You got the wrong one. You listen. I've been abused by the best. When I tell you, I have been abused by the best. And you, sir, remind me heavily of an abuser. When I tell you I had a narcissist keep me under his thumb for 11 years, when I tell you I've been through that, and sir, you are him. You are him. You are him. You are him. And you know that, and I kind of see where Skittles is coming from too now, even a little bit clearer. Because what you just did to me in those minutes felt very fucking familiar, Florida man. It felt very fucking familiar, and it was probably what I needed to cement how I feel about you. What you just did there was a very familiar feeling, and I will not forget it. Thank you for that. You made that very fucking easy.
I also just want to restate to everybody down in the comments that we never condone Skittles' behavior either. What we are not condoning is abusive behavior, and Florida Man definitely 100% fucking exudes that from his being.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That is what we're not going to condone. We're not going to sit over here and laugh about it and make fucking jokes about it and kiki it up for fucking views and likes. It's not going to happen over here.
No. Wow. I mean, maybe I needed that. Wait, Miss Sunshine, didn't you tell me to not be involved and not have an opinion and what it matters? I don't know if you want to address that.
I sure did. Because you wouldn't shut up long enough for anybody else to fucking talk. That's why I dropped from the box, because you just kept fucking going. I said what I needed to say down in the fucking comments because you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
To hold alive the other night for Skittles and Florida. I held alive the other night to do satire live on Bernie. They came into my live at the end and did this. I didn't hold nothing on them.
Yeah, I'm good on it all.
Victoria, I would love to go outside, but it's fucking sleeting rain out there. It's like ice rain, razor blades hitting you.
It's fucking freezing here. Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and block Florida Man and be done with that part because wow. And how quickly, Florida Man, did it take you, me, who's had no opinion, has pretty much, I don't know, I really have not had an opinion on this for the entire fucking year that it's been going on. But God knows the minute I do have an opinion, it's a problem. But yeah, I'm gonna block and move on, and I hope you would do the same. Florida man, because yeah, I don't want that bullshit. I think you're capable of things that I don't want any part of, and that's how I feel. Because I've had a man do that to me here, and it's not something that I'm going to make a habit out of. Yeah, it has been going on forever. Not true. I've been in boxes disagreeing with him, and it was actually productive and respectful. Well, more power to you, trash bandit. More power to you. I mean, maybe you want to accept more than I'm willing to accept. Yeah, same. Skittles being in your box to antagonize him is what got him here. So Skittles having anything to say about this is antagonizing him. So I don't agree with that. Because shoving childhood trauma in someone's face is acceptable. What does that mean? A server inviting me to yeah, that's what I mean. Go ahead and have the server, but why do y'all keep inviting her? Like, have the server, put your fucking receipts in there, but why do you all keep inviting her? He tried to show me what, payroll mama? I've seen those things. So he wasn't antagonizing her the other night in Sunshine's live? Do you guys get it? Like, every time you say something like, well, she didn't do this, well, he didn't do it? Period, spooks. Exactly. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we've all collectively said. The people taking up for him are the same people that were scared of him. That makes sense too. Have you guys caught Skittles in a lie or two? I'm wondering. It's a genuine question. Everybody's saying yes, Skittles. She said she tried to call Dora and then she was blocked. I'm not talking about that M&Ms. They've both done that. Wait a minute, Victoria, what? Okay, so Dora's saying she did not create a server on you, Skittles. I hear that a lot too. And do we know this for a fact if keep saying stuff like that? because I think that's harmful too. Do we know for a fact that with like hardcore proof that Skittles has some type of substance abuse problem? Because every time like this goes on, everybody's telling Skittles, get help, go to rehab, get help. She said she can pass a drug test right now. And she said I never denied using things. No, it really isn't, Kendall, but every time this is brought up, that's what other people are constantly saying. Get her, go to rehab. So I didn't know if there was actual proof of that kind of thing. He uses mathematics. Who uses mathematics? I'm not good at math, so maybe that's why I can't follow along. I ain't never been good at math. Oh, mathematics. Got you. My bad. I didn't know that. My bad. That one did. I was like, math, man. I'm fucked if we're talking about math. I ain't gonna be able to keep up if it got to do with math. Fuck. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. I don't know nothing about the other math either. Let me make that clear. I am ignorant to both maths, mathematics and the other math. I don't know anything about that math neither. I swear to God. No experience. Fractions are wild. Fractions fucked me up. I couldn't do fractions. But no, I don't know nothing about mathematics. I don't know nothing about mathematics either. So no, nothing about no mathematics. Oh. Hey, Purple Heart backup. I was thinking that, right? So even while Florida Man was live last night, I was watching from the outside. So I was kind of like screenshotting like what he was putting up and thinking, okay, like if we could do a live, and that's what I was really kind of trying to do in Sunshine's live the other night too. Like, hey, you're talking about this specific point. Let's like show the receipts that have to do with that point and then move on to the next point, show offsetting receipts for that point. Like, I think what it is there's so much information and it's just thrown out there so much that we can't process it. We can't understand it. So, you know, if that could have been done, it probably would have done some good, because it's really a whole lot of fucking mess now. It is so confusing. It's too much information is what it is. Alice, it should have been from that. It should have been like that from the beginning. Yeah, I agree with that too, Skittles. I do. All right, I'm going to go get caught up on my politics. Yeah, I agree. And especially today now, it seems like the end game is further off than it was before. Because I didn't know who it was. I thought it was an ops. I'm getting ready to get off here anyway. I'm going to go scroll and catch up on my politics and rest my mind. Okay, I'll unblock her. Rest my mind for a little while, and hope everybody else can do the same. Yeah, I mean, Dora, Dora, I don't have an issue with your issue. You know what I mean? And let me make that clear. Like, Dora's issue with Skittles is not my issue. I'm not going to have an issue with Dora because Dora has an issue with Skittles. Dora and I just don't agree on everything to do with the situation, and that's okay. I don't know. We have no beef. Yeah, same. We have no beef. Why people beef over opinions when we're all going to have one and they're not always going to be the same, I'm lost on. Also, can I just say this one more time before I go? Queenie, I did not have a problem with your opinion. I was literally trying to have the conversation with you so that you could possibly show me something that I wasn't seeing. When you came in my live and asked me, are we good? I did feel the need to explain to you, hey, the reason why I was adding you and trying to have the conversation was so that maybe I could understand something that I was missing. I did not have a problem with your opinion at all. Was it a yes or no question? Possibly, but when you said that, and even the night before, I was going to DM you and say, hey, I wasn't coming at you in the comments. I was literally trying to get your feedback so that I would understand why you were going so hard, and maybe it would give me a better understanding as to something I was missing. That was all. It was not an issue. So I'm not sure what that problem was. So it wasn't a problem, but you had a problem with it. Now, if you're going to get up in the box and Skittles in the chat and you're speaking on something to do with Skittles, and Skittles requested the box, I'm not going to deny Skittles the box. So that's all. I had no problem with your opinion whatsoever. Let's see if you're still speaking on me.
As disgusting as the other. They both do things to pick and prod at the other one. If one ain't in the live, the other one's going to speak on it. If the other one ain't in the live, the other one's going to speak on it. So I stand 10 toes down on that. Like, from all the messages I've seen that were being shown on my screen, the stuff that I was sent, they're both equally as disgusting. They have both done very vile. They're both equally as disgusting. They have both done very vile things. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not taking sides up with either one of them. It is what it is.
Let me turn her down because she's streaming us. I totally agree.
If anybody is uncomfortable with being in my room at this point, the only thing I can say is block me. I'm not going to keep trying to alter the type of lives I have or whatever for everybody to feel comfortable, for everybody to whatever. Like, it is what it is at this point. Like, it gets exhausting trying to please everybody, and we all know that ain't ever going to happen. So at this point, if you don't like what I do, block me.
I agree. I got two questions. So by me asking, you're saying to Petty, like you said, if it came up again, that this is what was going to happen. Was I wrong for even bringing that up?
You said what? I'm sorry?
When I brought up to Petty, when Skittles brought it up again, when the conversation wasn't even pertaining to that, I brought up to Petty, well, you said if it came up again, then this is what we were going to do. Was I wrong for saying that?
I mean, I don't think you were, but I mean.
And then how do you feel about the live that we were having yesterday about Petty? Or not about Florida Man, in Petty's.
When we were on about Tiki and Hi.
Yes, I thought it was you making me. Every time you mention the live, I start to smile because it was funny to me. Like,
I mean, what does that say about it? Like, I mean, I said what I said. I mean, I was just intrigued. I mean,
I didn't think there was a problem, but apparently I didn't see that it was all about Skittles, and I didn't take it like that.
But no, just like I said, I still stand 10 toes down. Both of them have done shitty things, and it is what it is. You know, like.
Right. I agree. They're both shitty ass individuals. The only difference is he's been transparent to me. To me, anything that's asked of him, he's so upfront and blunt about it.
Wow.
I felt like taking a bad situation and making light of it, and it turned into something that was funny that we all kind of needed from the weeks we've had on TikTok.
Wow.
I
don't know.
For me,
I think it's
well,
just
damn,
what people find funny. You know what I mean?
Yes or no from me. Like, are we good? It could have just been a yes, we're good, or no, we'll talk about it. But then it went into sex shaming her and
I guess, Trina, I don't
that's
know.
your opinion if that's how you feel, but it's a matter of perception.
Governor, that's how I feel too.
And just like my opinion, so do we got a problem or not? Because that's how I feel, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. But Floridaman said that she falsely accused me of anything she could think of for months, and I understand where he's coming from. But look, at some point, you just have to stop. They always say, when you ignore somebody, it's the worst. It makes it worse. If you just ignore her, Floridaman, in the comments, if you ignore her and don't bring it on no platform, nothing, let her just keep looking like the fool that she is, and just ignore her. It's better for you just to ignore it.
He's not going to let it go either.
He's done that though. That's the
Right,
problem.
he's done that for months.
He has done that.
He has done it for months, and he ignored her for months. He begged her.
She just called him yesterday after the live.
She has a problem. He needs to block her from everything. And if so, get a protective order. Then
here's the thing.
No, she didn't.
He has ignored her.
Do you have something that you can prove you did not call him yesterday?
He blocks her. She takes now numbers. She'll create a burner to come into a Discord where he's at. You name it.
Well, that's really scary. You know what I mean?
So listen. I just had heard before I even went live. She was saying, he called my probation officer. When in fact, the person that did it was in the chat saying, I'm the one that did that. But she lied and said that, and people were like, well, that's fucked up over there. How do you even know what she's saying is true, but you're so gung-ho behind what she's saying?
But how could you stop her? Let me ask you, Queen, because I know you in this field. How could you stop this girl from doing
the way you said, but he is not going to play the people. Period. That's just not him.
Well, if it's not him, it could be very dangerous, Casey. And you know what? If it's not him, then I'm not trying to be rude, but maybe he enjoys it. Maybe he enjoys the attention. I don't know.
Saying he doesn't. He probably does enjoy it just as much as she does.
Okay, so then that's toxic, and then we should just not argue about it.
That's why we told them to go no contact. They both need to go no contact and not speak on each other.
So we can't tell them what to do because they're not going to do what we tell them to do. You know what I mean? You said you don't enjoy this attention, but you keep feeding into it, and you're on lives talking about it and going back and forth. It seems like you do, like the attention a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. People, she threatened to redox Enabler if he didn't do what she wanted.
Well, you know what? You got to stop her.
And Enabler is, and I will say this, Enabler is a DV survivor.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, hon. I understand. And that's not right. That she's very ill and she needs to be stopped.
Well, she reached out to Enabler's abuser.
Oh, wow.
Correct that again. Let's go ahead and correct that because Nikki, Queen Witch, you're actually the one, in fact, who doxed Enabler, that DV victim, the one that had a whole phone call with you explaining her situation, that you continue to dox her. Let's say that. Let's put that out there, okay?
About 500 people.
Because that's what happened. And no, I never threatened to re-dox Enabler. I threatened to dox Mike's account, Enabler Disabler. Because again, he was violating a protection order from Scam Slam by posting about Scam Slam and Fitbit. So I'm done with that. I'm done with that rumor. I've not texted Mike. I've not called Mike. I've not created accounts to contact Mike. I'm good on him. I'm good. Because again, that cease and desist that I sent right back to you, Mike, that right there is my proof that you are continuing to harass me. And you know what fucks me up the most is that I live in a state because you're homeless that I can't have you served, therefore they won't file the paperwork. And that is what's fucked up about the situation. But I will continue to call the police every time I feel I'm being harassed or unsafe. Leave me alone.
In there just to solely ask her, like, are we good? She brought up the Skittles thing and me having so much to say in the comments, so I took a box to tell her why I said what I said, because I didn't know any of this because of only because of her. And so then it was, oh, here's Skittles, and let her up and
well, what was I supposed to do? Like, Queenie is so upset that I let Skittles in the box. What do you want me to do?
And you guys were sex shaming her, and I'm like, it was funny conversation. I didn't see it like that. Well, how didn't you see it like that? So I'm feeling like, well, damn, I'm being attacked for stating the fact. But then not only that, I mean, how is my perception of what happened wrong and yours is right? It's not wrong.
And that's two different people having two different opinions, and that's fine. Everybody has a different opinion on this. But the bottom line is, between Skittles and Florida Man, we as a group need to be out of it.
Okay, I want to address something real quick.
Ms. has done said that they're backing away from Pastor Petty, so they're not. They don't want to be involved in it.
I do want to address something, because Skittles was saying I doxed Enabler, and I'm sure Enabler and Imperfect are all in here. And okay, at one time, let me just recap this real quick. Enabler and Imperfect and all of them used to be with Scam Slam, right? Whenever me, Florida Man, all of us was going after Scam Slam, I did get Enabler's information. It was sent to me by people, right? Did I put it on the internet? Absolutely not. Whenever Enabler found out I had it, me and her had a private conversation. Okay, we had a private conversation. She told me there's her situation. When she told me her situation, I deleted the information and everything else. I did not put the information out there. And Enabler,
you're lying.
Back it up. So Skittles, quit trying to say that I'm doxing.
I can back it up too, because guess what? I screen recorded the chat and I sent it to Enabler. I can back it up too. You're lying, Nikki. You're lying. You're a liar. You posted it not only in my server, or not my server, Turtle's server. It was Turtle's, the one who's dating Enabler, right? Nikki posted it in Turtle's server, doxing Enabler. Okay. So then you know what Nikki turned around and also did? She doxed Enabler again by sending it out to Phoenix and Cassandra during a live. She also then doxed Enabler by posting it in a chat with me, Chaos Guide, Wolfie, Queen, and Florida Man. The day after she had the conversation with Enabler and she explained her whole situation. So Nikki, don't lie, because you're lying right now and they can see right through it, and I sent Enabler the proof of it. You're disgusting.
If it was brought up, and so that's a problem. No, of course I'm going to state the facts, and if that's my opinion or how I feel it should, and he's a man of his word, so he's gonna do that, you know. And me personally, I was gonna turn my headphones down. I have that right, because and that's what I said in the comments, and was repeatedly being tagged, because it's like, what do you have against her? Huh? I'm tired of fucking hearing it, you know. Like, can we just not be tired? Like, I'm tired of a lot of the situations that are going on, but I'm starting to feel as if, you know, you're attacking people that actually supported you, or, you know, and trying to support you through things they don't agree with you doing as well. And, you know, you're saying things, but it only pertains to but when it's somebody else, it's not the same. So that was my problem. It never even was with Skittles this morning. It wasn't even about Skittles this morning. It was are we good or aren't we? That's it. But it's, are we in court? Because where I can only answer yes or no. It is a yes or no answer.
No, it wasn't a yes or no. And this is why. Because I had not explained to you, Queenie, why I was doing it. Oh, I'm not going. If you want to make a big issue out of this, go ahead, lady. But if I felt the need to fucking explain, then I explained. My fucking lord.
Why are we even bringing this up again?
Right. But I think if people have problems with each other, or are you difference in opinion, or you have a difference in opinion, I think the first thing to do is talk about it privately. Don't bring that shit to TikTok, or don't bring it out in the open where everybody can have an opinion. It's nobody's
Yeah,
business.
Trina, real bad.
Me and you.
Real bad.
If she would have said, when I said, "Are we good?" If she would have said, "Well, I don't know," at that moment, I would have went and inboxed her like I have about other issues I don't agree with. But it went into a whole, well, you had so much to say about her and sex shaming her.
Yeah, you did. I mean, listen, Queen E was pushing for that vote. She really wanted that girl voted off that day. And I was trying to understand why. That's all.
When I see you live, I ask, like, are we good? Because if it was me, I'm going to say, if I was tagging you about something you said, I'm going to go to your inbox and tell you how I felt. No, it went into a whole nother spiel with
Well, you didn't do that. Why didn't you do that instead of coming into my live and asking me? If you want so much to do with the inboxing, why didn't you inbox me?
Well, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, Yonder. Oh, man.
Just like the booties hoes.
Bye, y'all.
Crazy.
Bye.
Alexa, turn
I
off.
don't know, y'all. I didn't even intend on coming live. It ended up pissing me off because it's like, don't talk over me and don't keep muting me.
Equally.
And I would.
Well, you wouldn't quit talking over. My God. Everybody that was in that live saw her. She would not quit talking over people. She was talking over me, talking over Skittles. Yeah, I'm going to mute you at some point. But it was not an issue. Oh my God, Queenie, you're making this way. You're making something that wasn't an issue way bigger than it needs to be. I was just trying to get clarification as to why you felt so strongly about her being voted off. I thought that there was something I was missing, something I was not understanding, and I was looking for you to maybe clarify it for me. That's all. Fuck. That wasn't even a fucking big deal, Christ.
This is way too much for freaking days.
Now they were really close friends before that, and then it evolved. So
damn, me and your friends, but shit.
Is Skittles still in here?
Pretty sure.
If she is it okay if she gets a box? Because I have a question.
If I can find you. Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. I'm running errands, but yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I just wanted to clarify something. So last night, is it true that the person that was communicating between the two of us, that y'all said for me to use your name in the live last night?
Yeah, I don't care if you use my name. It's Jenna or Skittles. I don't care. It is what it is.
Yeah, but y'all are the ones that said to use your name instead of a code name, correct?
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted clarification on that because I've gotten a few messages saying that.
I would rather it be clear who you're speaking about, especially like in my regards, just so I actually know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's no confusion for people.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to clear that part up because there was some confusion, I guess, on because at first I was like hey, we're gonna be respectful, we just gonna call you out.
No, and, Robert, I do want to say one thing. I understand your live, and I was not at all. I didn't reach out to you trying to prevent you from having a live or anything like that. Because again, I do think people deserve to have answers for things, regardless of how it makes me look. But I do respect you for when you shut your live down because I don't know how far. And again, I did show. I don't know if you received them or not. The screen recording of that chat that Mike was showing last night. But you stopped at a very like crucial point for me, and I respect that.
I'm gonna say it. Like with going back and looking through like all of like the stuff that I did receive and the stuff that was being shown, like it's just to be honest, yeah, both too messy for me to be honest.
We are, we are. Trust me, we are.
His side, I'm not taking his side. Like I'm not taking sides on either side. But the whole situation is messy. But I do agree with everybody on y'all probably just need to leave each other alone and go your separate ways. Cause
Agreed.
like
Agreed. And agreed. And I'm just going to say this one more time, then I'm going to drop down because I'm going to lose signal. But the thing is that I'm not contacting him. I'm not creating text now numbers. I'm not creating emails. I didn't call him yesterday. I didn't message him yesterday. I'm not doing any of that.
I mean, like, ain't none of that got anything to do, to do with me. Like, as far as like, how y'all are communicating, or if y'all are communicating, or you ain't communicating.
We're not.
Yeah, I just, like, I just wanted to clarify that, that one part, because people were asking about the name thing, and so I just wanted, them to hear it from you that you are the one that said to use your actual name.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's just
confused, or I know there's been other Skittles on here too, but like I don't want there to be confusion.
Yeah.
But I'm in an elevator, so I'm gonna lose signal. So
yeah, I stand 10 toes down on y'all both messy as hell. Y'all both did shitty stuff. But y'all probably need to move on, to be honest.
Listen. Quit. I would like to be quit talking to me as though I started this. I started a live that had nothing to fucking do with this, and we ended up here, which seems to be how this is happening on a regular fucking basis. How many times? I mean, Sunshine had a live the other night. It wasn't anything to do with Skittles or Florida Man, and it ended up there. I started a live this morning that didn't have anything to do with going into anything about them. I didn't want to do that, but it ended up there. Listen, and it's happened to live after live. It's happened to Petty's live. We're not talking about anything to do with them, but yet there it goes. So if people start lives about something that has nothing to do with them, but it obviously gets there, I don't think it has much to do with who's hosting the fucking live. Now that's fucking weird. Which is why I was kind of not really understanding Floridaman's point of view on me. This isn't me looking to get into this. If I wanted in this, I'd have been in it 8 motherfucking months ago. The only reason we're discussing anything to do with it is because it won't stop coming up. Christ. But blame it on me, I can take it. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. It doesn't motherfucking matter. Listen, I can't express it enough how little I give a fuck about how people feel. Christ almighty. Listen, Florida man, if this, you're saying that I don't have anything to do. Honey, I have plenty of shit to do. Plenty of shit to do. But y'all come in here and throwing a ton of information at people and expecting people to keep up and understand and take the right side, which I don't think there is a right side to take in this. You're overwhelming people with so much information and intimate details that make people uncomfortable. And we're the problem. We're the problem. I am not joining any Discord. I am definitely not joining Florida Man's Discord. I will go put a Lifetime movie on and be okay with the world, swear to God. Because, wow. I mean, yeah, it used to be my favorite until TikTok came, but I think I'm going to go back to it. Christ almighty. Listen, Florida man, if you want beef with me, I've said it I mean, I've been through it. I've been through it with several fucking people. I'm not new to it. I'm not new to it. But yeah, I ain't got no beef with you. I ain't got no beef with you. I feel how I feel about you, and if that bothers you, and you want to have beef with me, I mean, not much I can do about that. Yeah, Candy, you ain't lying about that. 6888. Okay, Tactical Possum, I will. I will. All right, y'all. Have a great day. If you can,